Hail and well met. Welcome to the 25th episode of the Westgate Irregulars. Milestone for 25. You all go up a level. No, I'm just kidding. That doesn't I am Eric Scott DeBee, the DM of this campaign, and these are the dungeon scrawlers. Take it away, Erin.
I think all the viewers go up a level.
Yeah.
Right. Hi, I'm Erin M. Evans. I am the author of the Brimstone Angel Saga. And I'm going to tell you about our sponsors. Idle Champions of the Forgotten Realms is a strategy game that unites iconic Dungeons & Dragons characters from novels, campaigns, and popular shows into one epic adventure, including Farida and Havilar from the Brimstone Angels novels. The game is available for PC and Mac on Steam and Web, Xbox One, PlayStation 4, iPad, iPhone, and on all Android devices. For more information, check out idlechampions.com.
I'm Rhiannon Held. I write urban fantasy as Rhiannon Held. Check out Ladies' Children if you're interested in urban fantasy and archaeology, as we talked about last week. And space opera is RZ Held. And take a look on our Twitch page. We have a little widget for a selection of all of our books.
Hi, I'm Ying Wang. I'm a writer and a filmmaker.
Hi, I'm Emily Type. I'm a writer and a game designer at Wizards of the Coast. Disclaimer, all thoughts and opinions expressed in the stream are my own and do not represent Wizards of the Coast.
Hi, I'm Stephen Merlino. I'm an author and a teacher.
And hi, I'm Randy. I'm a used Nerf herder.
Are you used or the Nerfs used?
Excellent, important question. Also, for the record, I forgot
I
Nintendo
use the
Switch.
Nerfs and the Nerfs use me. It's
Smooth, Aaron, smooth. Nobody's noticed.
It's a cruel downward spiral. It's nerf hurting. And we are the Dungeon Scrawlers, playing the Westgate Irregulars campaign, which left off at a pivotal moment in the Astral Sea. But before we get into seeing what happens, let's talk about what went just before and some tangential thing that connects to it in Rogar's recap. Take it away, Rand.
I don't know what you mean. All right, so I'll put on my recap for the recap. All right, again, this was a little bit last minute, so apologies, but I'm going to need actually the party's help in this one. So I figured since we're on a githyanki pirate ship in the Astral Sea, I thought I'd do the recap as like a pirate shanty. So after I sing each line, I need you to sing back, yo ho ho, roll the 24 fun, like in your best pirate drinking loud boisterous voice. All right,
so terrible at this though.
We'll do it. I know this always goes so well. So we'll do a quick try. So this is an example, and I want you to sing.
Yo
ho ho, drink a bottle for fun.
Okay, roll the 24 fun.
For fun. That's it.
Sorry, I'm just saying what I want to think. You all roll your dice. I drink my 20.
We'll try again. Oh my god. This won't be a disaster. It'll be amazing.
It'll be great. It'll be awesome.
Roll the 24 fun. All right,
okay.
We'll give it a go. All right. Oh my god.
This isn't the karaoke stream.
This was not well thought out, as usual. Here we go. Well, we're all suffering a major plane in the astral.
Yo ho ho, roll a 24 fun.
No.
Because our friend Mirror's magic went all disastral.
Yo ho ho, roll a 24 fun.
Sent us here just like she did, our house of briars.
Yo ho ho, roll a 24 fun.
Oh, come on, you guys.
I can't do it. I can't do it.
All right, well, if you can't do it, mute yourself so the rest of us can do it.
Just do this while you do it.
Did you just snort?
Yeah, this is so horrible. Learn to play with our minds, and Cecilia had a cry here.
Yo
ho ho, roll a 24 fun.
Cause she feels her brother and Knight are big fat liars.
Ho ho, roll a 24 fun.
Well, we went to Limbo, we fought the Slod. Yo
ho ho, roll a 24 fun.
Back to the sea and slept on a stoner god.
Yo ho ho, roll a 24 fun.
Where an old elf left a mysterious sword. Yo ho ho, roll a
24 fun.
Then a gift ship came and forced us all on board.
Yo ho ho, roll a 24 fun.
And the captain had a dragon who already was a tagonist.
Roll a
20 for fun.
All right, last verse. I'm just kidding. All right. Well, Sturge stuck below and said, "Sword, I'm gonna steal ya." Yo,
Yo ho ho, roll the
20
24
for
fun.
And the leader of the gift had a speed date. I made a deal with Cecilia.
Yo ho ho, roll a 20 for fun.
He'd set a course for our house if she told him her story.
Yo
Yo ho ho,
roll the 20 for fun.
While Donkey Stone threw barrels of wine for glory.
Yo ho ho, roll a
20
20
for
for
fun.
fun.
Then we hit an Astral Dreadnought and we're probably gonna die.
Yo
Roll a
ho
20
ho.
for
I feel like
fun.
this
Confirmed.
chorus is just the DMs.
Yeah.
Actually, I guess that didn't go so well. So you know what? I have another song. This one will be more fun. I'm just gonna sing the first, and you can just sing along with the rest. You'll catch on, right? So, 300 Astral Dreadnought hit points to go. 300 hit points to go. It takes one bite. Oh crap, we all died.
Yeah.
299 hit points to go.
All right, you know what? I guess I just don't make the best pirate songs. Sorry, but
You don't
I'm
have a
sure.
good crew.
I know. I'm sure
Oh.
that this fight is just gonna go so well. So I think we'll just go back to you, oh omniscient and very wise and handsome and oh so merciful, Nader God.
Someone doesn't want to die. I do want to correct one small inaccuracy there.
Arr.
Astral Dreadnought
Aw.
has, in fact, 297 hit points.
Oh.
Wow.
Oh, okay.
Oh, okay.
Wow.
Well,
A lot of hit points.
so
Okey-doke.
today, as a special treat for our 25th episode, we have a couple of things that we're going to do, but one of them is that we're going to do Roll 20 again. So let's all pray to the various gods that Roll 20 works, because it's had a bit of a strain recently, and that's okay. Lots of gaming is good, but we're hoping it works for us, and we're hoping you get the full impact of the Astral Dreadnought fight in the Astral Sea. So you're all going about your various activities on the ship, when all of a sudden there's a massive shuddering crash and the ship shakes all around you.
We should all coordinate. Everybody to the left, to the right.
No, don't.
As though you have struck some great obstacle in the Astral Sea. And in fact, you have. So, are we seeing Roll 20?
We are now.
Great. Here we go.
I'm going to pan up slowly as if we're playing a Super Nintendo RPG.
This massive, horrific monster appears. It is the size of a small mountain, covered in plates and spikes and teeth, with one singular baleful eye glaring at you. So you have disturbed its rest, which, well, hitting it with a ship tends to do.
I thought it was the size of a
Wow.
medium mountain, so I'm so relieved now.
Yeah.
Somebody fell asleep at the wheel if they hit that thing.
Yeah,
Well, you can really only see its head and its two massive, powerful arms rising up with these huge pincers that could snap a horse in half with little to no effort.
Not a shit.
No,
Yeah. Pinchy pinchy.
We're going to find out. So,
Oh no.
What I'm gonna need-
Oh,
Immediately,
yeah.
we gotta cast Bless. We have like 3 actions.
yeah, go ahead and start your pre-actions. Tell me,
Pre-actions.
you've got like a round where the githyanki are staring at this thing like, oh no,
Oh no.
Oh
With good
yeah.
with good reason.
I love the pirate githyanki.
So I
guess
cast Bless on
I
the entire
will
party.
cast Armor of
Now
the
remember, you
Gathis.
can't see everybody,
True.
Rogar, when this encounter begins. In
Right.
fact, Cecilia and Sturge are both not within your range of view at the moment, because Cecilia is inside Hertress's cabin talking with him, and Sturge is down down in the hold, and Song is inside Scaresair's cabin. Although
Doing
she
stuff.
is no longer there.
It just says three targets of my choice within range. So it doesn't say I have within sight. Or
You have to have line of effect to something in order to affect it. You can't do a
Yes.
spell through walls.
Okay, I cast the Marco Polo cantrip. Marco!
I've
Sturge?
forgotten his name.
Oh, go
Yes.
ahead.
What's the guy I'm talking to?
Hertress.
Hertress? So he said it was an Astral Dreadnought, which I don't know what that means, but it doesn't sound good. We hit something very big and roary. So I will go ahead and cast Armor of Agathis and then recharge my spell slot as my pre-fight action.
Good plan.
And maybe I'll just go ahead and make... I don't think this is a thing for a melee attack, but it doesn't hurt. Plus, I don't trust these githyanki a whole lot, so I will go ahead and make my pact weapon happen.
All right. So I have a turn order tracker, which you may or may not be able to see.
Fancy.
I'm going to need everyone to roll initiative.
And
So-
who did I have?
In order to
on
do
site?
that, click on your token so that the
Oh.
initiative is listed for your character. And it should, emphasis on should, show up in the tracker.
I'm rolling
If it
in
doesn't,
D&D
I
Beyond.
can put it in. I can put it in independently. So don't worry.
I got it. Yay.
Toss mine in there. 17.
Okay. Can people see the dice? Do we have that enabled on your screen, Yang Yang?
I do not.
No worries. We don't have to.
Ah.
Oh my gosh.
Maybe sometime in the future.
Sorry, we click on our token and it
You
rolls
click on your
initiative?
token, and then you click in your character sheet on the initiative.
Why is it not letting me do that?
You just
Sturge,
make sure you have your token selected. If it doesn't work, just tell me what you got for initiative. I'll put it in manually.
Sturge.
Yes.
How do the weathers seem to you, my friend? Does it portend doom? Or
Ooh, click the word initiative. That was the part I missed.
That's right.
That's what it is.
So I'm in the hold right now. Are you? Yeah, you just talking to me, Steve?
Yeah.
Oh,
Because you're a divinity wizard, right?
oh yes.
Diviner.
I'm. And in the astral plane, I have had this revelation of. It's even more dominant in my mind. Yes, I foresee. I foresee suffering.
Suffering. Oh, excellent.
Hard.
I mean, that seems reasonable.
It's how the psychics do. They just
Oh,
kind of
okay.
read you, and then they give you their prediction. This one's kind of a no-brainer. What is that? The thing's initiative?
Oh, I just rolled 2 natural 20s in a row. That's
Oh
kinda-
my god.
I mean, they are for initiative, so it's not like it's that significant.
Guess so.
We
Yeah.
should get him out of the dice's system.
Yeah,
yeah,
get 'em out.
burn the high ones early.
I mean, we still have our pre-combat sort of actions, right?
Yeah,
All right.
you can do a thing. Tell me what the thing you choose to do.
Say a bunch of stuff really fast.
Caleb just moved back, like back.
Like back.
So
I just dragged her token down, just next to Artemisia now.
Well, is that raised? Is that back section raised? That sort of like the back deck?
I
I'm gonna
think
run
so,
up.
because that's where Artemisia was talking to the dragon.
Okay.
Oh, that's
Bless
kind
him.
of funny. All the Githyanki rolled a 1 on initiatives. They're gonna be
No, they're supposed to be good at this.
going toward the end. They're not.
Cannon
Okay.
fodder.
Spicy lobster.
All right, we're ready to start.
No.
No, I'm gonna cast Longstrider and run upstairs.
Okay,
See what's going on.
Sturge,
And-
you end up on the deck. You
Yes.
see this horrible thing looming up ahead of you.
Great Scott!
You
What
run
is
that
it?
downstairs? Okay.
Dinner.
Nearest githyanki. How do you fight that thing?
That gets Yankee is just staring at it, horrified. His knees are shaking.
Poor guy.
Ugh.
I have a bad feeling about
I look for the captain or whoever, the officers. Are they shouting orders like man the lightning zappers or anything like that?
No.
Everyone seems to be shocked.
Oh no, it's like they rolled a 1.
Yeah, it's like they're all
Oh,
alone on
yeah.
the initiative.
I also, before we leave this cabin, can I ask Hairtress if that circle on the floor that we discussed earlier that he uses to summon and send messages can make a person not be here? Can it be like a teleportation circle?
He says, perhaps with time, as he's
Well-
casting some sort of spell himself.
It does seem like a really good thing to work on, I'm just going to say. Do I need to make a
Well.
persuasion check? I'm not going to try that hard because honestly, there's a monster attacking the ship, and I feel like I have
You
many
could
priorities.
do that on your round, but you've been casting a spell, so you can't.
I can talk and cast. I can do 2 things at once.
Yeah, but if you're gonna if you're gonna affect somebody's actions, then I require you to do an action.
I feel like this doesn't represent real life, but fine. I
Okay.
guess we'll have to fight the crab monster in an unrealistic fashion.
The giant crab.
Hey, yeah, the giant floating crab monster.
My apologies, the giant floating cyclops crab
Yeah,
monster.
no worries.
Yeah.
He doesn't seem to be interested in continuing your conversation so much as he's casting a spell.
Is this an aberration?
Good question.
Could I do like a arcana or something?
Yes, on your turn though.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
That's
you have no idea. All right. Okay. So Hertress casts a spell. His movements start speeding up. Like you see his hands and legs just move faster, and he just kind of boom rushes out the door.
Good, I'm glad someone's on top of this. I guess I'll wait till my turn to follow him out the door,
Okay.
since I can't walk and cast spells, apparently.
Scaresair, who's over here on her dragon, having her post-challenge flight, starts shouting orders to her ship, and she is directing her dragon to wheel around in this general direction at the front of the ship. Right. That makes it Stong's turn.
Okay, so the first thing Stong does is he runs out of the Githyanki's cabin room. He's got like a barrel around his waist, and otherwise he's caught with his pants literally down.
I was going to ask you if you were spending another combat yet again without armor.
You know, I mean, a barrel's kind of like armor, right? Like
A little bit.
What are the rules for improvised armor?
yeah, that's right.
Maybe we could talk about those instead of fighting this impossible monster.
Oh, no.
If we stall long enough, maybe it'll die of boredom.
No.
Yes.
That will not happen.
It's
All right,
like,
what else?
hey,
do you
Astral
do, Stong?
Dreadnought, are you an aberration?
So the thing I'd like to know is like, does this ship have any weapons on the side that I would have any idea how to use?
They do have ballistas. You can see several of them mounted there.
Oh,
One right
excellent.
here, a couple right here, and then these weird flickering shields that Sturge has ducked behind.
Stong is really good at improvising, even if he has no clue what the weapon is. So he's gonna run up and try to use one of the ballista.
Great, perfect.
Make sure it's a harpoon so we can get a really fast ride from this thing.
Yeah,
Oh,
I mean, I go to the ballista that has like the stick of butter loaded in it because I'm ready to have some lobster, right? But
Okay,
otherwise,
you can go ahead and
Put on
fire
your
the
bib.
ballista if you want.
yep. So that will be a 17.
Plus 4 if
17,
my bless
so
affected you. Or plus 1 die.
You fire the ballista, and the barbed spear goes sailing toward the thing and splinters off its thick.
What? That's
Well, that's a
unfair. I say
Yes,
that.
it's like its AC is higher than 17.
What? That's unfair. Okay.
Okay. Artemisia.
Yeah, so she's looking at sightlines here. Since she's up on standing on something, does she have a clear line to the dreadnought, or would she be hitting one of the gith on the?
Well, you are essentially on top of the aft castle, so you have a pretty clear shot at the thing.
Okay, she's going to take that.
Okay.
And she's going to cast lightning bolt at 4th level for the extra damages, because
Nice.
we need those.
Zap.
37.
What? Is that the
Alright.
damage?
Yeah.
Nice.
Ow!
She doesn't have many 4th level spells, so.
And it is a dexterity save, is it?
Yes. 16.
Okay. Oh my god. All right. It made its saving throw.
Oh my god.
So
But at least it does not have evasion.
I think what happened with this is that the ship is rocking and your aim was a little bit off. So you just kind of blasted through its one of its hulking shoulders, not its main, not its face or anything. Okay. So that's okay. Make a note of that. I know I had a pen. Okay, here. All right.
That's rather
So-
agile. Rather agile thing for its size.
It was really lucky. That makes it Rogar's turn.
Aye. Right. So, like, it has not made any sort of aggressive move towards us yet, right? Like, we're
It's
just.
still like rising up. Its eye is closed.
Uh-huh.
Like it was just kind of sitting there and it's like rising up and somebody zapped it with a lightning bolt.
But didn't seriously injure it yet, right? So far, like, no harm, no foul kind of territory, right? So, I mean, I don't know anything about this giant creature other than, I mean, maybe it's a bogglewomp. I don't know. It looks like it could be a
I
bogglewomp.
think it's the thing we found that looks the most like what I think a bogglewomp looks like.
It is the most bogglewompy thing I've ever seen.
Got a very bogglewomp vibe.
But at the
I
same
mean,
time,
yeah,
I
could be.
mean, I don't know anything about it, and until just because you run into a crab doesn't mean you then beat it, right? So I think, oh gosh, I don't know. So I think since it's rising up and it's like its eye is still closed and it's got this giant eye, I think I'm gonna like go on the defensive and try and like discourage it. I'm gonna cast blindness on it.
Ooh.
Interesting.
Fine crab.
Okay.
Blind and deaf, blindness on it. So let me see. Oh, I don't know. Actually, I might have to move forward a bit to do that. I have to move forward a bit. I'll go down the ladder. Doop, doop.
What is the range of this blindness?
30.
30 feet?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I'll move it to be in a proper square alignment again. Is right there. So you'd have to be
25. I can move there, and then let me see here. This is 38. Oh, come on!
You can hit it in the knee.
I could hit it in the knee.
yeah, that would hit it. Yeah.
Okay,
We're
all right.
standing right there.
He comes back.
All
He's
right.
like, I used to be an adventurer.
So it took a
Then I
blindness
took
to the
blindness
knee.
to the knee.
I was a dreadnought, so I took a blindness to the knee. All right, so right, so I'll do that. I'm hoping like it'll just like freak out and go and like fly away. right?
Okay.
Can't see
What
us.
is its save that it has to make?
That's an excellent question. Constitution.
Constitution. Great.
Aye.
The chances it sucks at Constitution.
What? Oh, sorry. I saw your old roll and I thought you rolled another 20. I was so
Oh
mad.
my god. It's really
So,
so
it
good.
was a DC 15.
Aye.
Oh,
Okay. Well, made it save.
No, come on. Sorry, I tried to stare the poor bugger.
you know, I don't know if I'm allowed to do this, but I had seen this in a dream this morning.
Yes.
But technically I'm supposed to announce this before the roll though.
Oh.
So
Okay.
was-
It's fine if you want to use it. I'll
Yeah.
let you go.
Oh
Uh,
no,
I
the
forgot.
DM gets generous.
I like to give him he actually rolled a 5.
Okay. All right. It uses its legendary resistance and succeeds. on-
Oh my goodness.
Bastard.
Oh my goodness.
Can only do
I
that
don't
so many
know.
times though, so don't worry. It's okay.
Burn
Aye.
up
Gotta
his
use them
laser.
all up. So okay.
Fair enough. All right. That's it for Rogar. Yeah. So Sturge.
Aye.
So Fairy Fire is a 20-foot by 20-foot cube. I think maybe its head is about that big. If I
Yeah, more or less. Its mouth is like 12 feet wide. It's this forest of jagged teeth, constantly leaking a clear spittle like ichor.
God, just close your mouth, dude.
It can't. It's genetically not possible for it to close its mouth. It's like one of those dogs that's bred too
Oh,
far and it can't close its
gross.
mouth.
Oh,
Mouth
no.
freeze.
Okay. Has
Okay.
anyone
And all it
seen
has is
the-
row after row of teeth.
Has anyone seen the Hamilton that came out recently?
No.
Disney
On
Plus?
Disney Plus?
Not yet.
Yeah.
Of course,
Is
yeah.
it like King George's spit?
The Dreadnought hasn't started singing yet.
Oh my god. Can we call this
But when it
Dreadnought King
does,
George?
it's almost certainly going to happen.
That's my favorite song in the whole thing.
It's a good
Yeah.
one.
They
Make us a musical.
say-
Dreadnought
Get us
musical.
copyright stricken.
So I'm gonna Fairy Fire his slow ass head and see if we get lucky. Dexterity save.
I don't imagine that this thing is very dexterous.
You know, according to the book,
Hopefully.
Oh,
Old.
it lights up. It lights up with fairy fire around it.
Yeah, he's got a glowy head, which gives you advantage if you shoot at his head.
Well, basically his whole body, but yeah.
Okay.
That's good because
Sweet.
some of us can only reach his knees
Cool. Cool.
or lap.
That's the
It's
best.
got like a slug body on the bottom, yeah?
It's like Jabba the Hutt. With
It is
teeth
kind of
and
like
claws.
a slug, like an amorphous, semi-rounded body below.
It's toothy
I like
Jabba
the claws
the
that are
Hutt.
edible.
Like if you've seen a purple worm, it looks a little bit like that. But I'm not sure if any of you heroes have seen a purple worm, so
Nope.
it's hard to say.
You don't know what I did in my gap year.
Yeah, like I said, I don't know. Okay. Well, it senses that you have made that attempt on it. And what it is going to do is lash out with its claw.
Oh, it's on now.
Sorry, nearest githyanki.
Let's see.
I am listening very carefully to whatever the heck.
It can't
That-
quite hit you. You're just out of its range.
So sorry.
So it indeed attacks the githyanki that's near it. So pull this up again. You know, a responsible DM probably would have built this thing or just had it prepared. but
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. So it obliterates the githyanki that's near you.
Why are you rolling so many 20s?
Roll-
I'll
not
mark
rolling
him.
them
I'll mark him as
against
Eric,
dead.
just throw that dice away. Just for us. Just
It's
throw it
the
away.
roll 20
It's roll
die.
20.
I
Oh,
can't-
Throw roll
man.
20 away.
He's just clearly blessed by the dice gods.
Oh,
But you know,
Oh.
since you might be interested, I will calculate how much damage he did to it.
Oh,
Yes,
Good
why
to
not?
it's good
know.
info. It'd be good info to know for sure.
Liquefaction
Oh no,
damage.
no, that's not okay. Let's see. There we go.
if you really want to be
That is-
depressed, I'll
that's
just
quite a few
calculate how
dice.
much damage.
That's,
Ooh, that is a lot of dice.
Hold on.
Wait, is it supposed to be more?
Oh no, that's the bite. Sorry. Let's see. I'll recalculate this. Okay, he did a cool 40 damage, that githyanki.
Holy-
What?
Yeah.
What? Just a regular. Okay.
I'm
Just a
going to just
claw.
point out right now, those of us who have witnessed this, the plan where we make the summoning circle be a going away circle sounds better. Better.
Mhm. So
But doesn't
its massive pincer comes through and just chomps that githyanki in half. And he dies screaming.
Oh, poor guy.
As one does when
As one
chopped in
does.
half.
Chopped in half by an Astral Dreadnought.
Does,
Yeah,
he,
I've been cut in half.
does he crab feed himself with it?
Oh
just-
yeah, he does bring back part of the body to his own mouth. Yeah. Cecilia. you-
I genuinely don't know what to do with this thing, you guys. I don't have a good monster.
Kill
attacks,
it.
I feel like
Wait,
Cripple
wait.
it.
Use
With
sickening
what?
radiance.
I can
Ooh.
cast Sickening Radiance on it, but it'll move out of it probably.
Will
And you
it?
can't throw it
Will
back in.
Mm.
I mean, I don't know. That's been what happens, but that's my best thought.
I mean, try it. And
yeah,
Yeah,
because
yeah.
I can cast it from here. Then
Maybe
we'll have
it'll
to
be
watch
like,
me try to
"Eh,
draw.
I'm
Try to
too
draw
cool
an
to
Eric.
move. And then
It's like I can't handle this. And it just sits in the Sickening Radiance. Okay.
It's like this is not a big deal.
It might not even realize it's an area of effect. It might just think that you
That's true. We
caused
don't
it.
know how stupid this monster
Yeah,
is.
it might just feel like it got a bad stomachache all of a sudden.
Oh, okay. So this is a 30-foot radius sphere, which I will center on the Astral Dreadnought.
Okay. The dreadnought itself basically takes up a 30-foot square space. So is
Cool.
it just that space that you want to radius?
Yeah, yeah, it's 30-foot radius, so that should be
60 feet.
for 60
Yeah.
feet.
Yeah, 60
diameter, right?
diameter. Mhm.
I hate when they do it this way.
Ah,
So
okay.
maybe
30-foot
the
radius,
Astral
then.
Dreadnought and then the area in front of it without
area in
the
front of it.
ship. I can certainly attempt to draw this, but
Well, I got the square
might-
thing going.
you might be
So I will do, let's see, that's 15. That's 30-foot diameter.
Geometry. Dun,
no, we're not.
tension. Dun, 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 dun. You're
We're
back
not
in
the
math class.
math
No, no,
stream.
no.
yeah,
Man.
definitely not the math stream.
Okay, I think
Only thing more
that-
frightening than a dreadnought.
Drawing
Math.
a 30-foot radius.
So, so I drew the square. Oh my god! All right,
Good
now
lord, look at that
I'm
square!
gonna try and move it. Come on, roll 20. Work with me here. All right, where exactly do you want this to be?
On the dreadnought, and then in kind of heading in front of it, but not far enough to hit Rogar or Stong.
Oh, appreciate
If
it.
the hopefully it doesn't hit that Githyanki, but you know, maybe just one square up so it doesn't, you know,
Yeah,
feel the
roll 20
Githyanki.
is just being real difficult about selecting. So here we go.
This is our new thing, right? Curse at the grid. We're not the math stream. Curse it.
All right, here we go.
Is it
So you want to like basically that?
I was thinking down a little more, but I'm not going to fuss if it's going to be a big pill about it. Like down 2 squares from what I'm seeing.
Okay. Like that.
Yes, perfect.
Perfect. Okay.
Now nobody's getting hurt, but maybe we want to use the ship to nudge the dreadnought back in the. I don't know how to steer this thing, but
Is the ship in motion?
Not anymore.
Okay.
Because it smashed into the dreadnought.
can I scream keep it in the red light?
Yeah.
Okay.
Aelith,
So
your turn.
whoever steers knows it now. Does the red light shimmer on the clouds since there's no ground to shimmer off of?
It does.
So
Shimmery red
pretty and deadly.
clouds.
Well, it seems like a dream of red fire.
Somehow the clouds are blood. I don't know.
Yep. Yeah.
Right, so this
Yeah.
is going to run completely counter to everything else that's going on, but what kind of check would I need to do to A, figure out what sex this thing is, and B,
What sex this thing is?
yeah,
Okay.
and then figure out the mating call of the species.
Okay.
How do you know the
Arcana
species is
check.
bi-
I love
what?
it.
You don't even know if it's an adult.
17?
17. Okay. So with your 17, this is what you know. Astral Dreadnoughts are great gender neutral creatures that live in the astral sea. To your knowledge, they do not reproduce and have no interest in mating.
How do you have more of them?
A wizard did it.
As far as you know, Astral Dreadnoughts were created long, long ago
Okay.
when the universe was created.
Ooh.
So there's a finite
A
number.
god wizard did it.
So you're
There
telling me
may be a finite number of them. You don't know that for sure.
There's
this
an
is
extra
a,
word in that God wizard. God.
All right, well, there goes that plan.
oh man,
The-
I like
It's
how
a
that
rare
was your joke,
delicacy.
too. You were like, "Yeah, let's do this."
I
What
guess-
about like a? Can you throw your voice and make it sound like an astral dreadnought wanting to fight behind it, so it turns around?
Wait. What about that Hanna-Barbera thing or that Warner Brothers thing where the leg comes out from behind a barrier and you?
But we've established they're not interested in sex.
Yeah.
what about
I mean-
food? I mean, is there something that we can use to
Yeah.
lure it, like the sound of something that it likes to eat or
Yeah.
hunt?
You.
Oh, I see. I mean, it's easy for us to sound like us.
So what sounds tastier than us?
Well, after
chicken?
the radius happens, it's gonna use its claw again. So
I
Does
see.
it know it can save with Geico? I don't.
do. All right.
Wait, what is that roll for?
It's attacking with its claw. It's hitting one of the githyanki.
Wait, I
Oh,
haven't gone
man.
yet. That was just an Arcana check.
Yeah, I know. This happened at the end of Cecilia's turn.
Ugh.
He's using like a legendary action or something. I don't know.
Yeah. I killed another githyanki.
Oh, we gotta save them, guys.
Yeah, who's gonna fly the ship to Briarhouse? We let it be depopulated.
I
Just
would. I
kind
would
of
love to pilot the
casually
ship.
slotted that githyanki into paste on the deck.
All right.
Man.
Well, Caliph is gonna scream at them to get out of range.
Hey,
Move
Caliph,
out of the way.
does your Arcana check mention any kind of weak points? Like poke it in the eye, jab it in
does
the
have
mouth.
just the one eye.
I mean, she was gonna go for
Which is closed.
another. She was gonna try and blind it again, or blind it since Rogar's thing failed.
All right.
Ooh.
Double blindness.
You want to give that a try?
Blind both the knees.
Took the words out of my mouth.
Yeah.
I might have to go to the central section there, the central raised
need to-
section.
Does she need to move closer to get in range?
Yeah. You have to be basically level with where Rogar is in order to hit it. but you're on the aft castle right now, and this level is slightly elevated above the rest of the ship, but you could fly over there if you wanted to.
That's right. You do that now.
Okay, you're gonna do your blindness thing.
Don't stand
What's
in my
the
lightning
DC
bolt
that it
path,
has to
FYI.
roll for
Sorry?
you? What's its DC for you?
15.
Okay. And it's what kind of save? Constitution? Okay, it got us 15.
Wah, wah.
I thought
Oh,
it
it
was
made
going
that
to be a
save.
2 at first.
Man.
Hey, you see the dice. You're on roll 20. All right. And
Eric, go break a window, open an umbrella indoors, go cross a black cat's path, like whatever you need to do.
I rolled
I have
an
a
8
black
for you.
cat.
and
I
I
could
rolled an
compare.
8, and the previous time I rolled a 10. I mean, it's not like I'm rolling well. It's that the monster's real big.
I'm sorry. That can be true, but you are also rolling really well.
I guess.
You rolled
Anyway.
so many 20s!
It doesn't even
yeah.
have to be really well. It just has to be well enough, good enough.
Yeah,
Ice
okay.
God's definitely favorite.
It's going to strike out at one more githyanki.
Oh,
Oh,
no.
yeah.
What this is.
That definitely hit it.
No! Our new
Yay,
friends!
Green people.
Holy crap! It has a plus 16 to hit.
It does.
What?
Yeah.
That's my entire AC! It can never miss me!
Well, if it rolled a 1, it
Yeah.
would still miss you.
Okay, well, 5% chance. Oh, sounds good. I'll take those odds. Let's go.
All right. It crushed that githyanki as well.
Oh
There
my
we-
god.
Oh my god.
Louis.
We gotta debuff it. Do we have any of those?
Okay. River asked the dragon. Here we go. So,
I have enemies abound, which will make it just attack us more.
Okay,
There's nothing
yes!
else to fight.
Excellent.
I can hex it.
What's
River
Hex
ass
do?
flies over here.
Oh, good.
And
Light its face off.
freeze fire on it.
That is also good.
So it's a 60-foot cone of fire. It's the big bad thing. And let's see.
I mean, Rogar doesn't think this, but I'm thinking if they damage each other pretty good, that would be
Let's see
Soft.
if it makes its saving throw. It did not make it saving throw. Let's see how much damage it does.
Gonna broil your lobster, Steven. Steven, you're blurry again.
Witness protection on.
You have concealment.
Yeah.
Oh my
Excellent
God.
stealth check, my friend.
It is going to use its legendary resistance to succeed on its save again, which
There you
is
go.
That's two.
I mean-
That's two.
Y'all, it rolled 72 damage.
Yeah.
Oh
That's
my
right.
goodness.
We don't need to be here. We can leave. I'm pretty sure. I
fine.
feel
But-
like we've been in this dance before. We know it's gonna
Yeah,
happen.
but what if we take it down?
There's
That's a level for sure.
I think you could
There's a
morally
second
leave.
ship
I'm
down
not
there.
sure you could
Oh.
practically leave.
All
There's another
all it
ship
has to
down there.
do.
Oh, there's another ship. Yeah,
Over.
you're right.
I mean,
That
fly everyone
prompts the
over.
creature to open its maw and this profound primal sound just shakes the entire ship,
Man.
and its eye opens, and you see the void within its eye,
that's bad.
and it looks at this magic that's upon it. Well, the first thing it does, I suppose it looks at the dragon first. So its eye is pointed in, I'm going to draw this just so that we can all be clear on what direction it's looking, because this is relevant.
We are so
It
screwed.
looks this way. Okay. Can you all see that?
Mm-hmm.
All right. And this this sickly yellowy light shines around the dragon. And Scarcera, who's holding her silver sword high above her head, it looks like the magic around her sword kind of flickers out, and some of her magical protection wavers around her. Okay.
Ooh.
Now, Aaron, remind me about this saving throw it has to make for
That's true. It has to
the-
make a Constitution saving throw of 17. Which it is absolutely capable of doing.
What if
I
it
mean,
rolled,
Let's
Yeah.
all hope.
what if it rolled a 3 instead?
Oh,
Wait, save it,
Oh, it
Steven.
did not make it.
It didn't make it.
Save
okay.
it, Steven. If that's what you
Okay,
got,
so
if that's what you're
then-
packing.
It is some
What happens
damage.
to it?
Oh, terrible damage. 7.
7 damage. Okay.
I mean, it's a
That's-
start. That's the first 7 damage that we've
true.
dealt
It's
to
the
it.
beginning. It also suffers 1 level of exhaustion,
Oh,
and
excellent.
it glows a dim greenish light in a 5-foot radius. It cannot be invisible.
Ah, yeah.
I mean,
If
I don't.
this thing
I
went invisible.
You're right. You're right. It can't be invisible. You're right.
It was one of those things like, just to be clear, if this giant monster can make itself invisible, we've closed that door. Now, however, oh my god.
Okay, so yeah, it clambers onto the front of the ship a little bit.
Oh my god.
Holy
It,
crap.
Throw some wine
bites-
in its mouth. Maybe it'll get sleepy. if
It
it's
bites
drunk.
at the dragon. So let's do this again.
Ooh, shite.
Yeah, it hit the dragon.
Oh my god.
Run away.
What do dragon steaks taste like?
That's a really good question.
Actually, another question. Would Artemisia eat dragon steak?
That's an interesting question.
Not even red dragon.
I think so, Celia might.
Doing 28 damage to the dragon.
I just won't tell you.
Okay, it clamps into its mouth, and the dragon goes like there's a screeching sound, okay. So if you've ever seen a big mastiff dog that's been startled by something, and it makes this kind of mournful "Whoa" sort of sound, that's the sound the
no.
dragon makes.
Oh no. We need that dragon.
And the dragon is now inside its jaws, and it's going to claw once at the dragon and once at Scarcera, it looks like. Oh no, not 10s. What am I doing? Okay, here we go. All right. Well, yeah, those both hit. So
Steven,
Hmm?
I have a plan. Maybe. Save that 3.
I got a plan.
I have a possible plan. If that's the ship's wheel right in front of me, maybe I'm gonna grab it.
Ooh.
And I'm gonna try steering the ship back into the
Yeah.
sickening radiance because it's sitting on the nose. And 2 of those githyanki are dead, so they can't.
Oh.
Really?
they can't object.
I don't think the one it's sitting on is gonna do well.
Yeah.
I shouldn't have said that because now Eric knows and he's gonna do some stuff.
What?
Dang it.
No. No. Okay.
You'd be like, oh, legendary action, the ship disappears.
Have I not earned some measure of trust? At least I'm being a little bit fair. I might have thrown something really bad at you, but I'm not going to just make up rules.
You have been generous with us.
All right.
This
So
is true.
that makes it the Githyanki's turn. Okay, so Scarecer, she bounds out of the saddle of her dragon and lands there at the front of the ship. And she starts shouting in Gith to the other Githyanki, kind of rallying them to fight the creature. And they all kind of shake off their fear and hoist their blades and start shouting and crying out for battle. Okay, so this Githyanki, who is in big trouble,
Oh boy, howdy.
he is going to make his attack, which, I mean, I'll roll a die for him. Yeah, he does hit it. He does a little bit of damage.
He's
to it.
got advantage.
Yeah, it's fine.
Fairy fire.
He hits the thing, boldly hits it with his sword. And alas, that just kind of drew its attention.
When you try to be a hero.
Oh yeah, it squashes him. That gets
All right. You don't have to worry about anybody on the front of the ship, except I guess the
Yeah.
dragon. But
It can attack
I'm gonna have to move him for a second because
when it's attacked.
Stong
no,
feels.
he can do legendary actions.
Yeah,
I
so
wonder-
Yeah.
it's like a opportunity attack every time someone attacks it.
Legendary
Whoa.
actions are actions that happen at the end of another creature's turn.
Ah, got it. Well, his mistake was he didn't run away after he hit it.
Yeah, fair.
Maybe.
He didn't do the Sturge special.
Yeah.
You need to teach them the
Come
tactics.
on. No, just stand there.
Here at Sturge's school, we'll teach you the Sturge special.
So these other Githyanki rush forward.
Oh
They
no!
don't-
no, don't do that, you stupid Yankee.
They don't.
Man,
go
I hope we
into
weren't
the,
relying on them or anything.
I mean, Stong just feels bad.
Far.
They've been
They
nice to
don't go
us.
into the radiance. Anyway,
They
and
took
they're
us captive.
flailing away at the creature. Okay, so that makes it Hertress.
Just because you wrestled with their leader in some fashion or another doesn't mean they have good intentions toward us.
Yeah,
Hertress
she let me wear her
shouts
barrel.
to Cecilia.
Wait, what?
While it's not looking, this is our chance
Chance for what?
to strike. And then he runs up
Oh.
to it.
Oh no!
It has a
Attacks it.
beholder.
Let's see.
Gonna hit it with his bone. He's got a little bone in his hand or something.
Okay,
I think that's
Really?
the mini, not the character.
that's the mini.
Wow.
I don't remember that during our conversation. I would have mentioned
He
it.
has a silvery longsword. Which
I
he is going
didn't
to
imagine
attack.
him holding like a giant bone, like that one
Hey,
Pokemon.
I've got
Cubone.
my rod is made of bone.
Oh,
Like
cool.
it's not that weird.
Right.
Well, it is if it's a big old bone club rod.
I like
Bam,
the idea
bam.
that Cubone or Marowak, who can't both have it.
Marowak, yeah.
Cubone is
Both.
the-
Got a mask and they got a bone.
Dude,
Mm-hmm.
that's very.
So that's Cecilia's Pokemon.
That's
her
her
nickname.
nickname.
Oh,
man,
whoa,
we
that
need to
totally
figure
is.
out Pokemon for all
Right?
of us.
Oh yeah.
That's her
Whoa.
nickname.
And it has a weirdly tragic backstory.
Whoa. What is Stong's Pokemon? Why were
Hertress
Pokemon?
runs forward. He sends out a blast of thunderous energy that strikes the creature.
That's useful.
Nice.
It did make it save, so let's see.
Jeez. Like, did it make it save, or it's like a legendary save that it used?
No, it made it save.
I see.
Okay, it does take some amount of damage. I'm just gonna roll my own dice here. Okay. So It takes a little bit of damage, but you recognize that as a Thunderwave spell, which Stong
Nice.
would
Yeah.
do himself,
Nice.
but
Nice.
the creature is a little bit too tough to be moved by it. And then
Ooh.
Hertrus swings his sword at it.
Mhm.
And he has advantage, so I can roll again.
You need to roll
Okay.
again.
Yeah, and in case he got a crit.
Okay, good point. Very good. I was a little scared because that 23 felt like it should do something.
Yeah, the 23 hit it.
It slashed into its sluggy, gross body.
He does.
Or does he cut off a crab claw?
Yeah.
He does
This
not.
cruise does not have a buffet. I'm just saying.
He actually did a sizable amount of damage to it, which is good.
It was kind of turning into the love boat.
And he stands there, still hastened. Okay. That makes it Scarcehair's turn. She is also going to go and attack the creature. And she's very brave. Eventually gonna die. We'll see.
No.
Hope you were gonna attack.
Stong is like, not again.
We were starting to talk, and
I almost knew her last name this time.
Wow.
It was.
Yeah, I'll roll some dice here so you can see.
I want to say Stong's Pokemon is Snorlax, but I think that might just be because it's big and gentle, but then it smashes you.
that's a good
I
one.
don't know.
I was actually thinking like Jigglypuff because it sings, and I
That's
said that was my
true.
favorite Pokemon a while back.
That's true.
I was thinking with champ, because your strength
Okay.
is your strength.
Ooh, Machamp. Yeah, it's a good one too.
I hope chat's doing
Yeah.
them for all of us.
I was
so
going to
I'm
What
say,
just
yeah,
happened?
chat. Who's our
Chat, get on it.
Hmm.
Okay, that is.
Did Scarcer succeed in hitting him?
Yeah, she did.
So she's got her silver sword and she slashed it.
So she slashes it, and there's this burst of silvery psychic energy that buffets the creature
Nice.
as well. So it's like she hit it with an empowered strike.
Hmm.
But it wasn't enough to drop the creature. Okay, so that makes it Stong's turn.
So I just want to verify. It was actually hit with a level of exhaustion from the field that Aaron cast.
It
Ticketing
is
Radiance.
immune to exhaustion.
It is immune. Okay.
Dang it!
Interesting. Well, that changes my tactic. So the first thing that Stong would like to do is when preparing for the Twilight Night fight, way long ago, he had purchased a scroll of slow, and he had never used it. So he wishes to throw that over to Calith. So he looks to her, and he rummages around somewhere inside his barrel, and you don't know where the scroll comes from, but he's got it suddenly, and he throws it. He throws it at Calith. Here, this should slow it down. I assume Calith catches it, but I don't want to see it sailing over to the side of the ship.
Emily mimed the catch. I think it happened.
All right, score.
Mhm.
I'm waiting for Eric to basically weigh in, but
Shh, 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 shh,
It's
shh.
fine.
awesome.
I'll allow it. Okay.
Okay. And then I think so Stong really is inspired by these other Githyanki, and he doesn't want them to continue suffering, so he's gonna run up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. No, 6. And he's gonna go right here on top of this one. Or maybe below it, I guess, because of the
the
token.
goop that was
Oh.
that Githyanki.
Yeah.
That's where Hertrus is
That's
standing.
You're standing
Oh.
on Hertrus.
Oh, I don't want to
Don't
stand
go
under
there. If I
Hertrus.
swing the boat into the sickening radiance, you'll be sickened with
Okay.
radiance.
Um.
Or do it if you. I mean,
Or do it,
Yes.
whatever.
you're your own person.
So Stong is just going to charge up there then, because he has to use all 60. And then if I go here, where that X is, will I
Yep.
be able to hit it?
With
A melee
A
with
melee
my sword attack?
Yeah.
Oh, do I have my sword inside this barrel?
Good question.
I mean,
He
if you
dashes
really
up without
grabbed the
thinking
barrel,
about it.
you would think that you would grab also your weapon.
Yeah.
I mean, he had the scroll inside the barrel. That's important.
I'm just gonna put a little aura on the thing so you can see where its space is.
All right, thank you.
George,
Actually-
do you think when you cast Fairy Fire and Cecilia does Sickening Radiance, that the lights end up flashing between the two?
Christmas lights,
Yeah.
green, red, green, red, green, red.
No, rave.
It's like.
Well, we have a boat full of people to party.
It's true.
If we all start dancing, will it get confused and just want to join in because it doesn't want to be the one left out?
Hmm.
Look
Sorry.
at Eric's eyes. He's like, WTF.
Just waiting. Just waiting.
Sorry.
Wait, so do I have my sword? Can I reach it from that X? I don't actually
Sure.
see it.
Yeah,
or-
you have your sword.
So excellent. So Stong reaches inside the barrel, pulls out his sword, and that will be a 23 to hit.
Yeah, that hits.
So then the damage is going to be 7 plus 5 because of the charger, so 12.
This is a magical sword, right?
It is a magical +1 sword. So he looks at the githyanki near him, and he says, "I stand with you."
Githyanki go, like they did when you were throwing barrels at the other ship.
Question: where is the other ship?
It is behind you. You can
Oh.
see it on the map. If you
It's turned around.
if somebody wanted to scroll over there
It's
briefly.
being wisely cautious.
Yeah, it's just
I'm
gonna turn
judging
away
them.
and leave.
I mean, if it does, I think we should jump off the boat and think ourselves really fast onto the other ship.
I like that.
I don't think it will
It's a
go
good-
after us if it's going to stop and eat this boat.
It's a good backup plan.
It's better than getting eaten
I
by
am
a
going
monster
to
cyclops
actually
crab.
move the other ship.
I mean, if they're pirates and they're not for something, they might just be waiting to see if this ship gets mauled, and they'll come over and plunder it. When
This other ship is coming toward the sickening radiance, though.
Oh God, these
You know
pilots!
what? It is clearly defined area. So
These githyanki
all right.
pilots.
So as this other ship, okay, let me ask you this question.
yes,
Since you're in the astral sea and
Mhm.
say three-dimensional environment,
I was about
Yes.
to say,
is
Strathicons.
your sickening radiance above, below, or exactly level?
I think it's exactly level. I think Cecilia would assume she would not be thinking, oh, it could just move up if it wanted. She would be very stuck in like normal gravity
Okay.
kind of dimensions, and she would just cast it to be the same, as much on the center of the Astral Dreadnought, but
So
you
this
know,
ship
it's
is
bigger.
rising somewhat, but that's still, 30 feet that it would have to go up to not be caught in the radiance at all. So as it's coming, you see the red light of the radiance illumines the metallic surface of the ship, and it starts corroding and rotting before your eyes.
and I shout, "Turn your boat!"
And it is rising, so
Although they don't
it's trying to
speak-
get out of it.
My language, so
Right.
I don't think it's a good idea to turn it off. But Artemisia is standing right next to Cecilia, so if you have a moral conundrum here, you want to like slap me out of my concentration, I would understand. But this thing is like terrifying, and I don't have a lot of things that can hurt it. And that ship is just like tootling around, as far as I know.
Yeah, I
So-
think Artemisia is very focused.
Yeah,
So-
I don't think Cecilia's going to think to drop it. I think she's going to think they need to move the boat. Unless somebody tells her not to think that.
So let's see. Okay. So the creature, it does something to the dragon. Let's see if the dragon succeeds at this.
Is the dragon still in its jaw?
It is.
Ooh.
Oh man.
Okay. The dragon
Should have tried to free the
does
dragon.
succeed at resisting what it was doing. So it's chewing on the dragon. You see dark energy. The dragon seems to like shrink and warp slightly, but then it pulls itself free of whatever effect that was. Okay. So that makes it Artemisia's turn.
Okay. If you're able to draw, it might be faster for you to draw this than for me to be fussing with the drawing controls. But she's going to do a storm sphere, which is
Nice.
a 20-foot radius. And so she's going to sort of set it more above the dreadnought and get it with the bottom of it, so that it's more away from where the ship is coming up and hitting the sickening radiance.
Okay, I'm just drawing the.
Sorry, I got
sheet
your.
here. No, I'll do it.
Okay. It's
Thank you.
This is
Yeah.
what the chat suggested while we do that. That Cecilia might be Vulpix. That Rogar
Oh.
is Charmander or possibly Ludicolo. Calith is a Ghastly.
Wow.
Ghastly. Oh.
That's all they got to.
Like that, Rhiannon?
I was thinking Sturge was a ghastly.
Up even
Oh, I
more,
could see
like one more
Sturge.
square.
Ghastly.
I was thinking Sturge was Haunter.
Hunter is also a good one.
Who?
I don't know.
That
Haunter is the Ghastly's evolution.
Oh,
Look, now he's double sphered.
Oh, nice. Is there a
mhm.
Pokemon with a really long nose?
I'm sure there
Like a
must.
beak. I remember there's like a toucan one in the newer
No,
newer
no.
Pokemons.
So it does bludgeoning damage when it appears, and then on the
Nice.
end of the turn for the
Okay.
creature.
Wow.
So strength saving throw.
Strength, you say?
Yes.
That seems
It does other things later.
Okay. What's the DC?
16.
Okay, it made it save.
Okay. So then a bonus action,
Mhm.
a lightning bolt comes from the center and hits the creature.
Okay.
And that is a ranged spell attack advantage because it is inside the sphere.
Cool.
So that is the higher one is 24.
24. That does indeed hit. Yeah.
Okay. So roll me some damage.
Long-nosed Pokemon, it can be drowsy.
Mm.
Oh. Yeah, I totally
20.
forgot about Drowsy.
20 points of damage?
Yep.
And it doesn't have a saving throw or anything?
Nice. Get it.
Cool.
Because
cool.
I did the ranged
Yeah, no, I
attack,
get it.
so.
20 down, 200 to
Making
go.
All right.
10 more turns. We got this.
Okay.
Everybody about a comfortable chair before this pandemic, right?
Yeah.
Rogar.
Rogar.
Get him!
Rogar. All right.
Rogar.
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 They suggest also that Rogar might be Psyduck.
Sayayay.
Oh, I do this all. Right. Oh god. Now now I'm like.
Unleash your psychic attack.
All right.
Wow.
Sorry. Yeah, I am still determined to blind it and try. I mean, I wanted to just go away and save as many lives as possible. So I'm gonna
Just
blind it.
go away.
Let's go away. Trying blinding it again. So blinded by the light, straight up like the deuce that Eric will roll if there's anything right in the universe.
Okay. What kind of saving throw is it? Constitution?
It is Constitution and spell save DC.
Hmm.
Finally.
I will use its third legendary resistance to avoid.
Can I use lucky to like counter that or?
I don't think so.
Okay.
Not the legendary resist.
Lucky allows you to reroll saves, I believe. I don't think it
Yeah.
What does
allows
it
you to make
have?
me.
Is that the
reroll
third
saves.
legendary
Yeah,
resist?
is that the third one?
I think
Yeah.
so.
Is it?
Well, at least I used that
It's
up.
out now.
I think so.
So it would seem.
Oh. I mean, obviously our characters don't know that. We're all
Right.
like, God damn
Well.
crab monster!
We're like chalking on the wall. That was a legendary action, right?
Yeah.
I just rolled a 17.
Now it's
Should I know these
time.
things?
Now it's
Tried
time.
to
It
blind
smacks
it.
the dragon again with its claw. Like
I-
it seems to be tearing the dragon apart.
Oh man.
Poor
Okay.
dragon.
Yeah.
This is-
Save
Sturge.
it.
Sturge, they
So
also suggested hypno.
how
That's
is
That was
us.
the
That's
drowsy
cool.
evolution.
Yeah. Yeah.
how is it looking right now?
Fine.
Fresh.
I mean, big and terrifying.
I mean, look at it.
yeah.
Does it seem like it's bloodied at all, or is
There is blood seeping from its body from several large wounds that it has taken. There's it resembles that same kind of clear ichor dripping down.
Hmm.
It
so?
looks almost like tree sap coming out of the thing.
And the dragon, does it look like it can last much longer, or is it really getting torn up?
It is ferocious. It is fighting ferociously and seems to be still able to fight.
So Sturge had time, he would examine this sword that he stole.
Pull it out and whack it.
You pull the sword out of the
So
bag of holding.
he,
Whoa.
Do it.
I mean, if Sturge thinks that this merits desperation, right now he's not really sure it's desperate. So
it
that's
seems
true.
real desperate. Like, I'm sorry. This is a very terrifying monster. I
okay,
keep
I'm gonna
looking
roll a
at it on
die
my other
here.
screen.
see which way Sturge would go.
Okay, fair. That's
I
fair.
is okay. I didn't even announce it.
So you
sorry.
rolled very low on your wisdom save. is what you're
Oh
saying.
man.
Which one is that?
Oh, okay. So that's a good way to say it. All right. So maybe if he just uses it once.
Maybe if he just uses it once, yeah.
Yeah.
Just the
Wow.
So he's gonna reach in and grab it.
Uh-huh.
Now it's a katana, right?
Correct.
And you can use that with two hands.
Yeah. It's functionally a longsword, mechanically speaking.
Okay. So he's gonna slide it out of its scabbard and leave the scabbard in the bag of holding.
Okay.
And he's gonna say, "Guess I've chosen, old man."
You drop the bag of
Ooh.
holding onto the deck.
No. It's still in my satchel. I got it. It's my book bag.
What?
It has a
You're
strap,
holding
right?
the sword in two hands.
It has a strap, right?
You like pulled it out like this?
no.
Like He-Man?
It's
Whoa.
a book bag.
Oh, like a messenger bag?
Yeah, and it's
Oh.
across my chest, and I just reach into it and pull the sword out of it.
Just considering that it would take certain actions to do that. So, I mean, it's a great scene. I'm just saying, like,
Eric, did you know they picked a Pokemon for you too?
okay.
They say you're Mewtwo.
Yeah, fair enough.
Yeah.
They do
You're
Artemisia
very
while I
tall in the
step out.
mastermind of everything.
Zap.
Yeah. Artemisia, you're butterfree.
Oh, okay. I'll have to Google that.
I like Haunter. For
I mean,
Sturge. That
Pikachu,
works
she uses
really well.
lightning.
Pika Pika.
And then I'm Raichu because I have better lightning.
Oh.
I really don't.
Hey.
But everyone likes Pikachu better.
Oh.
Retrieving an item
Oh my God,
from the
stop
bag
it.
requires an action. So, Sturge, you spend an action to pull out the sword.
Okay.
You unsheath it, saying that thing to the old elf.
Mm-hmm.
You hear a deep and abiding sigh, perhaps of resignation, perhaps of sorrow, hard to say,
Yes.
echoing in your mind.
Plot.
I'm sure this will end.
Nothing
Okay,
can
you're
go
now holding
wrong.
that sword. Okay.
Interestingly.
What's the worst that could happen?
You can do stuff with bonus actions. Do you want to do a bonus action thing? like hide, like surge.
Yeah,
special.
he can hide. That's all.
I mean, there's nowhere to hide, obviously, but that was just an example.
Yeah, he doesn't want to be targeted though before he can do something. So yeah, he'll hide where he is, and concentrate on the sword. Feel its weight. Feel its balance. Apologize to Mr. Whippy.
Wow.
Mr. Whippy is Sturge's rapier, if anyone didn't know that. Just to be clear.
Mr. Whippy is Sturge's weapon of choice.
Oh, dirty.
Mr. Whippy's been very faithful, but
All right, make a stealth check, buddy.
okay. Against this thing, it would be useful after we've steamed it in butter.
You have to keep some of these githyanki alive because none of us know how to get butter on the Astral Sea. So,
True.
Okay,
if no other reason,
your
Build it
turn.
into existence.
I would
Oh,
like to fight with the grid for a second. Is this the ship's wheel right here?
It is.
I would like to run up here and try to turn it and swing it back into that. I do not understand how this ship works since there's no current or wind. But
You were gonna love this, Aaron.
oh, good.
I'm gonna need you to make an intelligence water vehicles check.
What the hell is that?
That's a tool set, right?
Okay, so if I don't have water vehicles,
Then it's just an intelligence.
just an
check.
intelligence check. Okay, it's not like sorry, dummy.
It's like I'm gonna make a check here. I'm gonna see if I figure this out.
Oh, it's an 11.
It's an 11. Okay.
I'm
Well,
gonna roll my own dice now.
it's a 50-50 shot,
Oh, that's good.
and you got over 10. So yeah.
turn the wheel to the
So,
right.
I
which
don't
way do you
sink
want to
the
turn?
boat.
You want to
Two
turn
directions. Which
the
one?
board hard to starboard, which would be to the right, or to port, which is to the left.
I would like the front of the boat to go to the right.
All right. So let's see if I can do this. Hold on.
You could also just move the squares like it rotated, and that's fine, I think. Everybody else can just picture it in their heads what happened.
Man.
Okay, I'm gonna miss Rogar and one Githyanki, I think. But here we go. Check this out, everyone.
Ta-da! Bam!
Oh, it rotated!
It worked.
Yankee.
You got it.
Nice.
Oh, that's cool.
All right, here, Tris. So I'd be like, hey, Tris, get out!
Yeah, I'll just put this Githyanki back on the boat. Okay.
You
So-
fly up.
We're a little lurching
Seems to
because
be
it's
kind of like bumping up against the ship, right? Not free of the ship. If you move forward, you will push the dreadnought theoretically.
I thought it was
Theoretically.
sitting on the ship. Is it not sitting on the ship anymore?
Well, it's kind of half climbed up onto the ship.
Got it. Flopped
It's
over
a
like my
big
kid bored on the
worm-
couch.
Worm-shaped creature. Okay, so now the Githyanki ships are headed toward each other. Awesome. Okay, Caleb, your turn.
Squish it.
Yeah, this thing is turning everyone into peas. I don't think I'm gonna try. I don't think Caleb is gonna try to mate with the.
Caleb.
Wow. Suddenly got not romantic, huh? You weren't feeling it.
Yep. So she's just gonna try and blight it.
What do you mean lack
call.
of a gender identity?
Oh, don't forget I threw that scroll to you.
That's gonna
Okay.
be her backup.
You're gonna cast
Okay.
blind on it again?
Gonna
Light.
Not again.
Light?
Light.
Light. Okay. I understand. So that's a saving throw?
Constitution 15.
Constitution saving throw, you say?
But even if it saves it, it takes half damage.
That's always
It made it.
It takes half damage. Cool.
Great. Awesome.
Okay, wait. So if I
Sorry.
roll in roll 20, I just type roll however many dice.
Yeah, you could do that. I think you have to do exclamation point roll.
Cow.
There you go. Or you just okay. 36. Okay, so half of that is
18 necrotic damage.
18 necrotic damage.
Nice.
And then gonna take a little step away.
Seems wise. Seems wise.
Okay.
Right about there.
The dragon, which was hauled along with it, right?
Oh,
It's still inside its mouth.
okay. So it has to make a Constitution saving throw.
Right.
Oh no.
Sorry,
Dragon has to make a Constitution saving throw. You say?
Sorry, dragon.
Well, dragons are pretty
Dragon
good
should
at
be fine,
Constitution
right?
saves, right?
Fingers
It
crossed.
can't be so bad, right?
Can't be.
Okay.
Okay, it made it. That's good.
Does it take any damage?
It does not.
Okay. Dragon is not illumined.
Good.
Okay.
Might be
let's
exhausted for other reasons.
see. Yeah. It might be like, oh no, this is a bad place to be.
Why did I go anywhere with these githyanki?
Its breath weapon did not recharge, so it is just going to attack the creature. Okay. I'm just going to roll on my side rather than try and do it on Roll20. You could just trust me. Huh, okay. So its claws kind of scrabble at its hard carapace, and it manages to snake its head around and bite the creature near its eye, but not on its eye.
Yay, but ill. I'm glad, kind of, but also maybe not. I didn't want to watch that though.
The dreadnought just sends out another of those echoing roars that makes your bones rattle. And then it turns its gaze.
Right.
Yes,
Fan issues
I
here.
know. Well, it looks at these folk fighting it on the deck, and you feel a wave of anti-magic wash across.
Oh.
Whoa, all of us?
Yeah.
Oh no, what
Oh.
happened?
Well,
Whoa.
so it just
What?
it basically
That's huge.
Wait,
blankets the whole ship.
Okay.
So
Do we get to make a save?
no.
Oh my
Can
god.
we leave the area of effect?
This is your preview for what it's like to fight a beholder. I'm just saying. Okay.
Why do we need a preview for that?
I know. What are you saying?
All right.
Where are the level 8 monsters in this world?
Oh, whatever. Bring it on. I don't need magic to deal with this thing. Let's go.
If we saw one there, we'd just
Oh,
run right
man.
at it. Yeah.
Maybe I need some magic. We're all casters. This is it's unfortunate. Well, we could pilot
can
out
have
of
a
the zone,
cross-
can't
Okay.
we?
So it's now projecting its anti-magic over the ship. It
What
does not end
specifically does
the
it do?
two areas of effect that are on it, though, because it's not actually looking at the center of those two areas of effect.
Good.
Oh.
So, but its eye basically carves this path out of those two areas.
Hmm.
So it's a 150-foot cone. So
So
let me see if I
my
can- if I
armor
can
of
do this.
Agathis is gone, right?
Yeah, that goes away.
What does
Whoa.
that count as Oh, it has to be a melee attack. Dang it. Ice
Whoa.
attack. No.
Did it?
Does that end a magical effect, or does that stop us from casting too?
Yes,
Both. Got
Uh-huh.
it.
right.
Yikes.
What happened
Sturge-
with
Sturge
Sturge
apparently are letting
holding
go.
his sword when the anti-magic field hit it?
Interestingly, it doesn't actually touch Sturge. Sturge is the only
Oh.
one that the anti-magic has
only
not
hope.
affected. And Scare's there as well.
Your second only hope.
And then
Okay.
that one
Man.
thing to get
It's
you.
not the Astral Dreadnought's turn, right? This is a legendary action.
No, this is actually its turn.
So it needs to make its saving throw too.
Right.
It didn't do that.
It it moves its eye at the beginning of its turn. Then it makes
It's-
its saving throw,
Okay,
which
fair.
is also at the beginning of its turn.
And it's got the saving throw for Artemisia's Storm Sphere too.
Okay, well,
Yikes!
it made its save against
How
the
many
radiant.
20s is
Well,
it
I
gonna
mean,
get?
I could roll 20s on attack
It's-
rolls, right?
You're fine. You're
And,
not
against
doing
the
anything. I'm just
sphere-
cursing at roll 20. Like
I mean,
you know,
yo
is
ho
tradition.
ho, Eric's rolling 20s for fun.
Is the sphere constitution or dexterity?
The strength.
Strength, okay. Oh, all right.
Also, it's difficult terrain, but it hasn't really been moving
It
around
hasn't
much.
moved.
So
You moved it.
Man.
It made it save.
Okay.
Sweet. So
Oh.
now it does its turn. So it continues to chomp on the dragon.
So is this triangle its gaze?
Well,
what you said?
this is kind of a rough approximation of it.
Okay.
So
Stong's in it. Okay.
It's more like it sweeps across the whole of the ship.
Okay.
See if I can. Oh no. That did not work. That did not work. Okay. Nope. Still moving the ship. Okay.
It's
Never
fine.
mind. You're just gonna have to imagine. Its gaze mostly catches most of the ship. It didn't catch Sturge, but it did catch Stong. So Stong, you are inside the
Got it.
radius of its sight. Okay, so it chews on the dragon, and the dragon abruptly disappears.
Oh,
Like it warps again, and this time it does not shake off the effect. It just vanishes.
Well, that's delightful.
Okay.
Scarcer lets out a cry of anger and rage. And then the Dreadnought is going to turn its claws against a couple of its new friends, one of which is going to include Stong, and one of which is at Scarcer herself. So
bring it on. The couple that gets attacked together.
Guys
yeah,
together,
that's true.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure that hits you.
Yes, 22 does.
And let's see, does it hit her as well? Oh yeah, it definitely did. Okay. Sorry. Mistakes were made. Okay.
Oh, backsies.
Roll 20 is not perfect at this. Okay. Oh, that's not so bad. Stong, you take 15 points of damage.
Easy. We got this. It doesn't hit that hard.
Wow, that was a really bad roll on its part.
I know.
That could have been much worse.
It could have been a lot worse.
Just trying to boost our morale a little bit.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, man.
And
Shake it
it
up.
is the various githyanki's turn. So the first thing that happens is that this ship here comes barreling through the various magical effects.
Told them not to.
Fire comes, the light burnishes off its blistering hull, and it goes right into the lightning, and it just rams into the Dreadnought.
Moving pretty fast.
With shuddering force, I'm going to need everyone to make a strength saving throw, please.
This will be interesting.
18.
Eee!
9.
9.
Yeah. 4
Yeah.
plus a 5. Terrible.
10.
Okay, those of you who got under a 10, so a 9 or lower, you fall down.
Okay.
From the force. You didn't
Oh.
take any damage, you just fell down.
Would
Oh,
that
thank
break
goodness
her
for low
concentration?
Make a constitution save.
Roll better. 15.
Yeah, you're fine. You're able to concentrate on the effect. Hold on. Although, let me see. You know, I'm not sure if someone who is in the anti-magic field and they're concentrating on a spell
Mhm.
would stop. It doesn't say that it breaks concentration.
You didn't look at the area of effect.
It says the spells can't be cast, summon creatures disappear, and even magic items become mundane. But it doesn't
Wait,
say-
permanently?
No. While they're in the area of effect.
Just
although-
checking.
I mean, I you don't really know, I suppose, right? Anyway, but yeah, you're unable to cast any other spells at the
Okay.
moment.
Well, that's why I'm like, must keep one I have.
Mhm.
The several of these githyanki that are on this other ship, they come running up and bound up onto the front, onto the bow to strike at the horrible creature.
And that's difficult terrain because they're in the.
Yes.
Wow,
And I
these
have to make a
things.
saving throw.
Yeah, there's.
Do they have any ranged weapons?
Our legacy continues,
Let's see. I
damaging
don't
our
think
allies
so,
with
actually.
electricity.
I think they just have their swords.
They
They're
get
bold
points
and
for
brave.
pluckiness, I suppose.
Foolish.
Apparently.
Right.
Brave and bold, bold and brave.
Yes.
Okay. I think there's one surviving githyanki over here. And he strikes at the creature, but his sword chips off of its strong carapace. Hertress. Okay, Hertress, his haste spell has gone away. And he is not able to use his magic anymore because he's within the anti-magic field. So he is going to run back this way. Although that prompts the creature to attack him. Yep, and it does hit him for a certain amount of damage.
Several people believe Stong would be Kangas Khan.
Oh, nice. Kangustong. I
Nice.
like it.
Because you got Mirabelle in a little pouch.
Yeah, it totally makes sense.
Nice.
Hertress looks up to Cecilia, who's up turning the wheel, and says, "We've found it. I have kept my
In the
end of the
bathroom.
bargain."
The
What
food.
are you talking about?
Stop, Fudge.
And on that note, I think we might want to take our break so that people can go to the bathroom and stuff.
Oh no.
Thank you,
Plot. We
DM.
need to plot our defense.
So
Oh no.
we'll do the interview +1 again. Yes, everybody in for that?
Yeah.
Okay.
Sure.
Someone other than Rhiannon. So mods, run a poll, and I'll see you all in a couple of minutes. Like 2 or 3 minutes before the interview starts, and then like 5, 6, 10 minutes for the interview, and then we'll be back to the action. So don't go away. And we're back with the wonderful and talented Emily Tang. Welcome back, Emily. I'm glad you can make it. How's it going?
It is okay.
Excellent.
So I just got back like 10 seconds ago, and then I
That's
found
dope.
out I was doing this. So I'm just kind of like, wait, what?
We were all like, "Oh, the timer's running down. What do we do?" Emily's not back yet. She
Nick
might
of time.
be in the bathroom or whatever. Oh no, but she's back. So I have some questions for you, Emily, or rather, the audience has some questions for you, Emily, and I'm just gonna go through them, and we'll see where that goes. So, all right, there was a discussion in the chat earlier about various Pokemons. So, in your opinion, Emily, what Pokemon would Caliph be?
I like to think she'd be far-fetched because it gets kind of morbid how she carries around the leek, how it carries around the leek that eventually gets cooked with. Kind of like, cannibalizing skeletal leeks or whatever.
Oh man, Pokemon is so creepy.
Yeah, isn't there? There's like one of the newer Pokemon. Well, I don't know if it counts as new anymore, but like Mimikyu, the one that wears the Pikachu costume because its real
Oh.
face is so horrific that
Oh,
anyone
God.
who sees it like either runs away screaming or dies of fright. I don't remember, but it's something pretty bad.
Wow. Okay. Another question about Kalis
Kids games are
and
great.
and modern gaming. If Kalis played Magic the Gathering, what kind of deck would she run?
Oh man. Well, let's see. Necromancy.
Necromancy, yeah.
She's definitely gonna be playing black.
Mhm. Like
Prob-
like vampire sort of black?
no, zombie.
Zombies. Oh.
So definitely gonna have Liliana in there.
Mhm,
Liliana
mhm.
Dreadhorde General. Probably the new one also. I'm just thinking standard. So there's probably I play mostly standard, so that's where my head is. Yep, just zombie. Ooh, probably also if she wants to try jank, something with Fear into the Abyss.
Uh-huh.
The art for that is nuts. It's like a head inside of a mouth, inside of another mouth, inside of another mouth. It's like
Oh my
screaming
God.
mouths all the way down.
Gotta Google this real fast. Oh. Okay.
I know, it's crazy.
Yeah, no, that's definitely. Oh my God. All right. Yes. Thank you, audience, for asking that question so that I got to look at that piece of art. I appreciate that. Okay, so favorite aspect of playing RPGs, Emily. What is your favorite aspect of gaming in a
Uh,
role-playing game?
I think one of my favorite things is just going around and doing crazy stuff that I wouldn't get to do in real life. Um, I mean, there's a lot of freedom in just being able to say like, "Hey, what would happen if I do this?" and then forcing the poor DM to figure out what exactly happened. Uh,
Yeah. This kind of explains a lot, actually. I'm like, I never know what Caliph is going to do. It's always some unexpected thing. And a lot of the time I'm like, what? Why would she even think of that? And sometimes I'm like, oh no, that's going to unravel my entire encounter.
Because it seemed
Uh-oh.
like a good idea at the time.
It was a good idea at the time and at all times. Okay. So, all right. A question about boba tea. Boba tea? Is that a thing?
Yeah.
Okay. Is that the tea
It's
drunk by bounty hunters in a galaxy far, far away? All right,
yes,
never mind.
that too.
What is your favorite boba tea flavor?
So I'm pretty basic when it comes to bubble tea. I like just the regular black milk tea. Um, also oolong milk tea, and then there's this one place in downtown Seattle called Young Tea. They have a
Mm.
flavor that's like, what was it, Iron Buddha milk tea, and that is really good. Like really, it's really smoky and really rich flavor. Yes, Eric, you must try it.
Yes. Seldering is rebuking me for apparently not knowing about what bubble tea is. That was a joke. I know what bubble tea is. I was just making a Star Wars joke. Anyway, I haven't had bubble tea in a number of years, though. I should really go back to having it, once the apocalypse is over.
I mean, you can still have it now.
Yeah, I guess
Just
that's
because it's an
technically true.
apocalypse doesn't mean there isn't tea. Tea must
Okay.
go on.
Okay. Let's see. I guess that's essentially it for questions, but I have one from the DM to Emily and to remind the audience a little bit as well. So Caleb has been keeping a secret from the party, which is not really surprising. Caleb keeps a lot of secrets from the party. But there's one particularly itchy secret that she's keeping from the party, and that is that slod wound that doesn't seem to have developed in any way yet. What do
Yeah.
you think about that, Emily? What are you expecting to happen?
Are you speaking to Emily the player or Caleb?
Answer it whichever way you prefer.
Caleb has so first of all, Caleb has no idea what slaughter are. She has no idea that this is anything more than just an annoying bite that, nothing bad happening. It'll go away on its own eventually. Most mites do that, don't they?
Sure.
As for Emily the player, Eric, what are you planning? If you're putting this is gonna be bad, isn't it? Because if it's a blood bite and it's just sort of hanging out for now, it's like a ticking time bomb.
That's right. Time passes differently in the Astral Sea. I think we're seeing that pretty clearly so far. All right, and
very
final
scared to leave
question.
the
Do you
Astral
have
Sea.
any particular sense of what's going to happen in the fight going forward? Did you get any clues or insights?
Nope,
Nope, not sure.
not like
Uh-oh.
we're gonna jump down in a giant mouth or something.
All right. Well, we're ready to come back whenever Yang Yang gives me the signal. I'll just start casting the spell right now.
And we're back.
Excellent. I love that spell. It's just one action. Boom. Okay. So when last we left our intrepid adventurers, not 10, 15 minutes ago, they were
Just killing the dreadnought.
just fighting with this Astral Dreadnought
Last
on the
blow.
Astral Sea with these two githyanki ships basically pinning it together. And Urtris had shouted something to Cecilia. Scarcer, the fierce captain of the war group, continues to fight with the creature. She's shouting probably something about her dragon. Most of you don't speak Gith, so you're not sure what she's saying. All right, we're gonna go to Song's turn. Song, lay it on me. What do you do?
Interesting. Okay. So we can move ourselves in 3 dimensions here with our mind, correct?
Theoretically, yes.
Okay. So then Stong
Like
is
you have been able to do that in the past. You weren't on a ship at the time. You didn't have land.
Oh, I see.
So you might have to muster your will to break free of your expectations of gravity, is what I'm saying.
Okay. Stong would definitely try to do that and get outside of its anti-magic gaze.
Okay. I'm going to need you to make an intelligence check.
Intelligence check.
I could have made it a charisma check, but intelligence will work.
Thank you for not making it a charisma check.
You're welcome.
Oh, but I still got a 3.
Oh,
Oh,
no.
yeah.
You're like, fly, and nothing
That's weird.
happens.
Okay. In that case,
It is staring at you, and its maw is reaching toward you.
man, I'm gonna
In the UV
hold. I'm going to hold. So I think what I'm going to do is wait to attack it until after Kalith's turn. Can I do that? Can I say that as the trigger?
Yes.
Then I will do that.
Okay. Ready an attack on the creature until after Caleb does an action.
Yes.
Yes?
Yes.
Why are you waiting until after Caleb?
Oh, because you're the very last one out of all of us.
Oh, okay.
So, Stung. The creature is glaring at you with its big, bulbous eye, in which you see dark eternity reflected. And abruptly, your mind is assailed with a. Well, actually, this affects a lot of people. Your mind is assailed with a series of random thoughts like you're caught up in a psychic wind again, except they're coming directly at you, like it's beaming thoughts into your head.
Whoa.
This is going to affect everyone within 60 feet of the creature. So that is, well, everyone.
Yeah.
I'm going to need everyone to make a wisdom saving throw.
Artemisia apparently remembers the last time that she had temporary madness or whatever. Because wow, she's just like, no, not again.
I rolled a 20. I want that to mean something, but I know it doesn't. So I got 25.
Okay.
13.
All right. Those of you who got above a 19,
Oh, wow.
so 19 or higher, right? You take 10 points of damage. Those of you who did not make that take 20 points of damage.
Wait, what?
Jeez.
It was a save for half damage. So if you got 19 or higher, then you got 10 points of damage.
Ow.
Otherwise, you took 20 psychic damage. Those of you who managed to fend off the effect and only took 10 damage, you muster your will and see through this blaring cacophony of thoughts projected at you, like word vomit at your mind.
Very
Those of
good
you
at
who took
tuning out
the
people.
full amount of damage, the thoughts overwhelm you. The images radically shifting and flowing through you like a storm. Stung, you see one particular image, however, amongst this group of them, which is Briarhouse, enshrouded with dark gray mist.
Okay. Can I roll like an intelligence check or something to see if he gets any other clues from that?
Sure. Go ahead and make a check.
Like, does he recognize that mist as something that he's seen before? 14?
It kind of sounds like what Charity described in the sending.
Yeah, okay.
You didn't see it, but you thought of it. Let's see. Artemisia, did you take the full amount of damage?
Oh yeah.
Okay. You saw Briarhouse as well.
Yep.
But specifically, you saw Bo standing on the porch, his skin lank and gray.
Whoa.
Wait, isn't Bo dead?
Yes,
Yeah.
Bo is
Super
our
duper
Yeah,
dead,
that's.
very handsome houseboy.
I'm
Or
getting
actually, I
Stephen
don't know what his
King-
official job was.
Stephen King vibes here.
Yeah.
Kayla, did you make the save and take half damage?
Failed to save.
Okay. You saw just a field of bones
Our
of
bones?
all different kinds.
Now, do you feel happy
And
about
there was
that?
a
or do you
light. There was
really
a
freak
light
out?
in the distance.
On a scale of 1 to 10, how worried are you?
And Sturge, did you make your save?
No.
Okay. You only took half damage, so go ahead and give yourself back 10 hit points.
All right.
Interesting.
And do I see
You feel
anything?
like the presence in your mind holding the sword blocked some of its psychic projection.
Andy.
You said the presence in my mind?
I did say that, yes.
There's a
Did you think it was going
presence-
to happen with this sword, man?
is-
It's
Dude.
okay. Let me describe it. So you were it's like you're in a calm space, a gray, misty space. Okay. You're focusing on the sword and kind of communing with it, right? That was what you did on your last action. And you didn't get anything from it. But then there was this blast of thought, like a rainbow collage of thought, just spewing all over you. and it revealed a dark silhouette standing next to you that most of the thoughts bounced off of, and some of them came around it and hit you. Right,
Dude, you've got a
What-
dark passenger.
What was the silhouette of? Skinny old man in a
you
loincloth?
just realized it was there, and then the thoughts faded away. And you're pretty sure that was all in your head. Pretty sure.
Right.
Okay, Artemisia's turn.
Yeah. Well, I'm suspecting that her concentration is broken, right?
Oh, most of the githyanki, by the way, are like blood is coming out of their noses,
Oh,
and some of them
no.
are obviously down and out.
Is blood coming out of any of our noses?
Are any of you at half hit points?
No.
You're at half hit points, then yes.
Question.
Mhm.
Is in this space, is there space for me to respond to Hertress, or do I need to wait for my turn?
I don't want to distract everyone else on
Got it.
their turns yet. So Artemisia, what do you want to do?
Well,
You're still in
so
the eye of the anti-magic.
yeah, but the concentration, because that's
Concentration is not affected.
okay. In that case, she's going to maintain the concentration on the storm sphere, and it doesn't do any more strength saving throw damage until the end of its turn. However, she's going to do the lightning bolt thing again, and so the lightning bolt originates from the center point, not from the anti-magic field. So I think it
Okay.
should be okay.
By the way, chat audience, if you have a different interpretation of how this should work, if anti-magic should stop someone from concentrating on a spell, do let us know.
No,
Not
no.
infallible. Okay?
Bite your tongue.
I'd be
Yeah.
interested to hear
House
other
rule.
people's opinion.
If you
Go
can
ahead.
possibly make it worse for us,
Just
DM
keep
wants
in
to-
mind that,
Yeah.
like, I won't be bothered by using anti-magic stops. These people will.
26 range spell attack.
6. Yeah, that hits.
Nice.
You like how I say that so casually? I'm like, yeah,
Mm,
that's fine. How much damage?
And it's a little bit more because of the elemental depth, so it is 16 point damage.
Okay. Cool. So let's go to Rogar. Rogar, your turn. You are in the anti-magic field
Hey,
under his eye. Yeah. That's right.
right.
That's what that was about, by the way. Spoiler alert.
Do I have a sense of that this has an area of effect? Like, oh, I guess I probably see like it shooting through, like as a beam through the clouds and
eye has an
everything.
area of effect.
What's that?
What has an area of effect?
The creature's eye is anti-magic.
Yes, it is definitely a cone of kind of sickly light that is over most of the ship.
Can I move Rogar out across the ship outside the cone
Okay.
and somewhere over wherever?
Yep,
near
you
Sturge?
come near Sturge. Or, well, you don't immediately see Sturge because his stealth check was really good.
Aye. Yeah. indeed.
Strange
Uh,
pile of cloths.
I guess there, so I have some line of sight on the thing, and I have one more blind to try, so I'll give it a go.
Okay.
Oh, I don't have to roll anything.
Yeah,
Oh,
it has to
it's
roll.
Constitution save, DC 15. So, come on. Oh, summon Sharindler's Night. Blinded.
Eric has to roll bad at some point, right?
Oh my gosh.
Law of averages.
Don't say that.
Not work. I can
Oh,
Cast
I'm so
blindness and
mad.
its vision sharpens.
All right, I'm
It's amazing. This is the best roll 20 has ever been for me, which is not good for them.
Viewers, again, another 20.
And at this point, I am absolutely convinced this thing is a boggle womp.
Yeah.
Like, oh, nothing I'm doing is working. It's fine and everything. It's the worst. It must.
It's indeed possible. Okay, Sturge, your turn.
Okay. Sturge, this is his plan. You see Stong up there? Stong seems to be looking towards the rear of the ship so Sturge can get his attention. Where is that? So, and there's a githyanki within 5 feet of this creature, right? Is there a foe within 5?
There's one within. Well,
I
I'm
mean,
within
Stong
5
is
feet.
within 5 feet of it.
Pardon me?
Stong is within 5 feet of it.
Okay, so Sturge is
Also,
going to come out.
Kithrak, the captain, is within.
He's going to run along the edge of the ship and yell, "Stong, alley-oop!" and point up to the thing's face, and he's going to run right at Stong and say, "Launch me!" And
Wow.
he's hoping Stong is going to react.
Okay.
Stong, do you want to participate in this?
Yes,
You
absolutely.
to make an athletics check, and I'm
do
going to
I-
need Scourge to make an acrobatics check.
Do I have a moment to yell something back at him?
Sure.
Where?
And just throw him
I-
overboard.
Up to its claw. I'll just climb it. I don't care. Get me up there.
So this thing is now swarming with githyanki who have clambered onto it and are stabbing it with a sword, and it's throwing them off with its massive arms. Okay, make your checks, please.
23.
21.
Oh, I'm so
Nice.
glad this is happening.
Stong gives Sturge a boost. Sturge goes flying through the air toward its face.
And what I want to do is like land on its hit a claw, jump up, and just eyeball it if I can. I've got long strider, so I've got 120 feet of movement. Well, some of it'll be used.
Erica's making a face.
Okay.
Okay,
Good,
hold on.
right?
Oh, well, I didn't roll a 20. Okay.
What is that?
What?
You land in its jaws.
Wait,
Oh no!
I saw this.
This
Oh.
This thing is much more dexterous than you would have expected.
Okay. I landed.
moves
its
up.
claw.
And yeah, and it bites you.
Stong is horrified by what he's done to his friend. Oh.
Okay.
This is not going to end
Oh,
well, is it?
no.
Oh my goodness.
It was so
It's-
close
it's
to
a
being
bite?
cruel.
It is.
Okay.
Church,
We're gonna
no.
die.
Wait. Let me think about this. No, because I saw this happen in a dream,
Okay.
and it rolled a 3, and I have a shield spell.
Nice.
Hang on.
Oh my
I'm just
goodness.
gonna make sure that can happen. Well, I mean, that it definitely would be a good idea for you to do that.
I am very much enjoying that we're fighting this incredibly terrifying monster, and we're having a very good time doing it.
It does not say that your thing is a reaction. Okay. You managed to avoid it biting you in half.
Hmm?
And instead you land next to its eye.
Yeah. We're going for the martini skewer right here. Okay. Ready?
Yes.
Oh, hold on.
Yes.
Okay.
I gotta reassess. But go ahead and do your roll.
Sturge.
Okay. About time somebody got 20 besides the DM, don't you think?
Be nice.
I mean,
Roll 20.
no.
27. That ain't bad. I'm just saying.
Did you do it with Mr. Whippy or with the new weird sword?
No, it's
The
with the
new
new.
weird
So
sword.
it's 27 plus anything above a +1 that this sword has.
Okay. Well,
I hope the sword's not cursed so that when you like stab something, it gets stronger.
or like comes back and stabs you.
Did you hit it? Yes.
You transfer bodies. Yeah.
And you did 13 points of damage.
Well, no, that's just Mr. Whippy's. So this was a two-handed. I'll have to roll what's the damage for two hands?
It's D10.
Okay.
Plus, you can do your sneak attack because.
Oh, right. So.
Well, no, you can't do your sneak attack because it's not a finesse weapon. So you just do the normal attack.
You do have to use a finesse weapon.
You do.
Not a finesse weapon. That's interesting.
It's a katana.
And I can only sneak attack with a finesse weapon?
Yep.
Well, hold
That's
on. Let me think about this for a second. This is the cursed sword that you took up, right? This.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Rule of fun. Rule of fun.
And do your sneak attack. Go ahead.
Yes.
Okay.
That does not
10.
sound good.
So it's going to be 17 total, plus anything above anything the sword has above a +1.
Okay.
I'm just gonna show the audience and just zoom into this monster's face.
Want to?
Okay. And
This is where our rogue is.
Yeah.
okay. So stab in, disengage, and run down its face, its arm, whatever, back to the ship.
You just got up there, man.
And
All right, make another acrobatics check, please.
okay.
He's teaching the Gith how to do it.
I'm really happy that you altered.
Oh shit! Did
11.
you just roll a natural 1?
Yes.
Oh
but,
no!
with a +10.
Yeah, I get it. All right, so Sturge is running back to the ship, like, hey! The thing just closes its jaws around him.
Oh
no!
Question:
I disengaged.
This is.
He's-
Sorry, go ahead.
You won.
Oh, he
You rolled
stabbed it in the
one.
eye, right? So did it affect the beam of magic?
Thanks.
Yeah,
Thanks for that.
That's definitely the question, isn't it?
So he disengaged, and it's not the end of his turn yet, so it can't do its legendary end of my turn thing, right?
Okay, so Cecilia
Wait, where am I? What happened?
disappeared into
Somewhere
its mouth.
dark and wet.
Poof.
Somewhere viscous like tree sap, apparently.
Oh
I
my
was listening.
goodness.
What's it smell like? I know Stong would like me to taste what it's like in here.
Yeah,
No,
do it
oh
for
my
your buddy.
God.
Do
Are
it for
you
your
going to
buddy.
get-
I'll get to that in a second. Anyway,
Oh my god. Okay. So just a second ago, Hertris shouted, "We found it," right?
yep, he
And
did.
Cecilia's immediate reaction was, "What in the world are you talking about?" But she occurs to her, "There, we are only looking for one thing, and that is Briar House."
Yep.
And
So
she goes,
the,
"Oh my god, did he eat Briar House?"
So the
Oh.
Eye of Anti-Magic has been jerked away, like the creature its head is rolling back and it's and, the whole world is shaking around you. But the anti-magic is not on you currently.
Well, that's
Good job,
Sturge did
Sturge.
accomplish something with his
Worth
heroic
it.
sacrifice.
Hope you're still alive, buddy.
except the house is in its stomach. I think we might all have to follow Sturge's lead.
You yell this for everyone to hear.
I do. I say the house is in its stomach.
My plan.
And,
No.
which also makes me realize that I don't know if I know if sickening radiance just affects the outside or if there's a possibility the people in the house are getting zapped too. I want to say it doesn't, but obviously I want to say it doesn't.
Obviously.
Is this
Well,
a thing I
let's
could
jump
make
in
a
there to
make a
find
check?
out.
See if I need to drop that.
You
I
can
guess I
make
need
an
to drop that
Arcana
anyway
check
because
if
we
you
need to
want.
get in its mouth.
Do we need
Oh.
to defeat it? Will it let go of the house if we
Technically-
defeat it?
Technically, Sturge should have made a Constitution check.
For what?
I dropped
Going
big
into
for
the
you win
radiant.
in my sickening radiance and in Artemisia's storm sphere.
No.
I mean, yeah, that is technically true.
However, I now believe firmly that we have to go inside the Astral Dreadnought as awful as that sounds, because nothing
That's
else makes sense.
Crazy.
So I'm gonna drop the second ingredient.
My plan.
Okay.
Sorry, stop.
Would you want to get
Fudge.
back to Briar House?
Stong does. Yang Yang is sad. He cannot enact his plan without
Oh,
harming
Aw.
Briarhouse.
So couldn't we kill it and then like cut Briarhouse
So
out?
the
I have no idea.
sickening
Someone
radiance
with-
goes away, right?
Someone with better arcana than me should tell me how this monster works. Okay, and then I guess I'm gonna like run down the ladder here.
Okay.
I'm gonna try to run down the ladder here. I'm gonna tell Artemisia and Caliph as I go by. That's
I
1,
feel-
2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
I feel like it's a better option to kill it and just cut whatever's in its stomach out than to like.
I don't know.
I don't know that we can kill this.
It's a better
Yeah.
option to kill it, he says.
I mean, Rogar wouldn't say that.
I'm gonna say you haven't been trying. You've been trying to damage it without hurting it. If you
Yeah,
wanted it dead,
wait it.
Does it even seem mildly inconvenient? At this point,
right?
after all we've
Um,
put
It does seem
This
mildly
also-
inconvenient,
This is
yeah.
also
did
not
it.
to metagame, but I'm like, we're not supposed to defeat this. We're supposed to run into
Oh,
its mouth.
man.
Is the answer? Okay, so I guess that I'm not gonna try to hit it again. I'm gonna have to get closer. So I'm gonna kind of run up by Rogar here.
Okay.
And so I've done 2 moves, and then that's my action. And I'm gonna tell Rogar that the house is inside the Astral Dreadnought. And
What?
also Stong. And maybe I'll be like, Stong to ascending to Sturge! Tell him to jump down and stop again. And once more, if anybody has better knowledge of Astral Dreadnought and wants to correct me, Cecilia is very prepared to be corrected before she jumps into the horrible crab monster.
Do I have
that
to
can't
wait till my
close its
turn to
teeth.
roll the Arcana check?
Quick Arcana check.
Yeah.
Arcana check.
That is a natural 20.
Nice.
Wow.
Heck
Okay.
yeah.
Caliph, in your studies about the Astral Sea, you learned a few things about the Astral Sea, but the most interesting thing about the Astral Sea was the Astral Dreadnought. You read a lot about it.
But apparently
And-
nothing about their mating habits.
Well, you did read about their mating habits,
Oh.
and you noticed that they were nil, like they didn't have any mating habits. They're an asexual, non-binary, no gender identity of any kind creature. Okay, which might have dissuaded you from being super interested, but then you read about the legend of the Astral Dreadnought containing infinity within itself. That their hunger is never sated, and they can keep eating and eating and eating because the food doesn't go into their stomach, but into their own dark plane of existence.
This is my spirit animal.
Only if you were of native descent.
And they never gain weight. So, you know, they can eat whatever they want. They never.
Oh,
Bastards.
Cecilia, if you're wrong, Caleb is gonna kill her.
Not before it kills you. So
I'm gonna say we'll all be dead. So
Now, before you are slowly digested over 1,000 years. Yeah. Anyway,
I mean, currently the choice seems to be either between staying here and eventually getting devoured or jumping in of her own initiative so that she can at least try and avoid the teeth.
can you do any spells that like lock it open like it's at the dentist?
Shatter! Shatter
They
the
go and
teeth!
shatter the teeth.
Okay, so this is what Caleb wants.
Signature Kayla.
Oh my
It's gonna be
god.
like the abominable snowman getting all his
Oh my
teeth.
God.
So this is what
Alright.
Caleb wants to do. She wants to try and fly up over its mouth and then like swan dive in and cast shatter as she does to try and break its teeth so it can't like bite her on the way down.
Okay, this
My
is great.
God.
So it has to make a saving throw. Is that right?
Constitution 15. And
Come on.
All right. So
It's
it made it saving throw.
inorganic material. Oh, creature made it. I mean, she's specifically targeting just trying to break its teeth.
Yeah, its teeth are still organic material.
Okay. That is.
I mean, much like a door that's made of wood. Hmm? Hmm?
Teeth.
Rule of fun. Rule
Those
of
are
fun.
organic. Okay.
Only
Yeah.
the core of it is alive. The outside's not.
All right, she's going
The outside's like wood.
Wow.
Except
She's
teeth.
gonna do 5d8
Wow.
under.
Oh wow. That's a lot of damage.
I see we're gonna rules lawyer basic anatomy. Okay.
One of us has a physical anthropology degree. I'm just saying.
Oh no!
All
wait,
right.
that
A
was-
door
you,
with
I
the bones.
think you
let's say.
spelled that
Yeah,
wrong.
I messed that up.
No worries.
And it takes half damage.
Takes 10 damage. Okay, so yeah, some of its teeth start splintering with this wave of thunderous power. And you wanna fly into its mouth. Is that what you're saying? You wanna like dive in, like
Yep.
you flew up and then you just right
Make
in
myself
there.
as narrow as possible.
Okay. So
Celia.
Caliph flies up, does the shatter, and then disappears.
Next
God, I hope I'm right.
episode, New characters.
Yeah.
New characters, new character art.
Yep.
We'll have to start a Kickstarter.
Yeah.
I like how your
Okay.
thing for Caliph jumping into his mouth is you just moved her icon way off into the bottom corner there.
I did. Well, I didn't want to delete it because there's a lot of like updating and stuff that happens. But yeah, Caleb disappears. Okay. So now it is the creature's.
Oh wait, Stong was holding his action.
Oh, that's true.
Right.
Stong was holding his action. So it is Stong's readied action.
So this has been a very disturbing turn for Stong. He's thrown his friend Sturge straight into the creature's mouth once, and then Sturge altered reality to save his friend Stong from such a terrible experience. But yet fate caught up, and it seemed to happen again, thus proving the sliding doors theory of fate. And now Cecilia is sort of suggesting that we throw more friends into this creature's mouth.
Yes. Because your daughter's in its stomach.
Brawl.
Okay.
Kayla said it's got like a pocket universe in its gut.
Stong definitely trusts his friends. He did trigger his action to attack though. So I think
Stong is just surrounded by githyanki bodies and spattered with blood. Just letting you all know.
In case that should influence his decision at all.
The creature is also clambering more onto the deck and coming toward him.
yeah. So
Its maw widening.
What does it look like? Like you can see more in its mouth now, right?
Yep. It's just this black gullet behind several rows of teeth. It's like looking into a shark's mouth.
Does he hear Sturge calling?
Nope.
Does he hear Caliph screaming?
Nothing. Just a great abyss
That's
of
good.
nothing.
That's good, right?
okay, so as I gaze into its mouth, does it have anything back there, or is it just like a straight shot in open passage?
It looks like just darkness back there.
Dang it, I want to punch it in the tonsil on my way down or something. I want to. I'll tell you what. Okay, I'm just going to. He's going to trust his friends, and he's going to leap towards the mouth, but he's going to try to punch it in like the roof of the mouth as he's like going in.
Okay.
That's my attack.
Go ahead and make your attack roll.
All right.
As you come in like a wrecking stone.
Yeah.
Raise the roof.
Okay. That's an 11 and a 16.
So you got a 16?
I did get a 16 on my second
Oh.
attack.
No, those both miss. I'm sorry. Your
I
your
missed its
blade
mouth.
your blade kind of bounces off one of its teeth, and then you punch the roof of its mouth, but your hand hurts.
Oh, I'll be back for you after I get my daughter to safety.
And then you Stong disappears.
And then there were
When
three.
Eric's describing the darkness of its mouth, I want to hear. I hear like Werner Herzog. Like,
Does the Astral Dreadnought not want to eat you all? We should now watch as you are all eaten by the Astral Dreadnought. Oh no, you should not watch this. This is terrible.
Never watch this. Promise me.
the only thing was
I shall watch it one more time.
Okay.
I got some ice cream during the break as emotional comfort. I think I'll use it now.
This is dire.
Yeah, most dire.
Yeah, I ate all my popcorn from the break too early.
Okay, so the creature, it's going to turn its attention on Scaresair there. So that's not good news for her. Not even remotely.
And maybe she's just gonna go to the house too.
We
There's
have
no
another bedroom,
dragon
I
in the
think.
We got
The one
another.
that
bedroom.
overlooks the rose garden.
They were over. Yep.
I mean,
So it
I've got a bedroom.
it claps one of its pincers around her and the other
Oh, no.
around her as well, and it chomps off one of her arms, with the pincer,
Oh no!
which goes falling onto the deck. And she keeps screaming in rage at it as it transfers her to its mouth and bites her in half.
Oh
Well,
no!
that's
Half of her will go to
Unfortunate.
Briar House.
Oh no! Ew!
Okay.
Oh man! I invented like a whole backstory for Stong and her and what they were doing in that room and
I think I guess the rose bushes needed
Where's
some
Tom?
more.
my
fertilizer.
plans. Oh my plan.
The creature howls in rage and fury, and the githyanki see their Kithrak killed by the monster and throw themselves at it unto their doom. Right, they're definitely gonna die, but they're gonna go out swinging.
Why is the Astral Dreadnought howling in rage and fury? It's still like snacking. It's snacking on us like popcorn.
She's
Yeah.
not very tasty. He's like, I wanted sour cream and onion flavor.
I just got string bean flavor.
All
Where's
of
the-
No.
Where's the dragon?
Gone.
Yeah, it
You don't
did
know.
a warping
Eventually,
Yeah, it
in
went
spell.
to the mouth.
infinite guts.
I bet you. we're gonna-
Potentially, it bounced because this was not its job.
Yeah.
Hertress,
Hmm.
having seen Scaresair now perish, says, well, I guess that makes me in charge. And he bounds up to where the wheel is and starts cranking it to the side. He
No!
looks at Artemisia and says, if you're going to rescue your missing house, you should get in there.
That clears up that
Scaresair is
ambiguity.
gone, so I'll just go ahead and
Alright
remove her
then.
from the turn order.
I mean, to
Song's
be fair,
also gone.
we don't know for
Artemisia's
sure that
turn.
he knows.
He gives
Oh, he
Artemisia
does.
this manic smile.
Oh, well, I mean, yeah, she trusts Cecilia, and then like also there's verification, so she's gonna run over there, and try to. But she's terrible at athletics or anything, so somebody might have to help her miss the
I mean,
teeth.
if only you had teleportation magic of some kind.
Yeah, can't you fly with your mind?
You know, you could just stand there right in
Dimension
front
door
of
into its mouth.
So, but does that divide by 0 like a bag of holding and a bag of holding, or
I think we established it last time it
Who
didn't, did we?
knows for sure? Dimension
Oh.
Door itself would not trigger that effect.
Okay.
If you had a bag of holding and you cast Dimension Door, it would not blow up and send you to the astral plane.
Okay.
You can
Well-
take another creature with you if you want to.
Well,
Rogar,
she's-
I can Misty Step.
Oh, okay. True. And
You would know that. It's whispering. I'm your memory whispering in your ear.
well, she'll have to run. She'll have to run to get Rogar because she can't like stop along the way. She's only got one dimension door. She burns sorcery points.
Oh.
So
Oh, that's okay. You know, my little dwarf lady here, I can get
Okay, so are you gonna head over toward Rogar?
plate mail.
yeah. Well, she can't run and do a spell, but she can run. So she's gonna run to
Looks like
get
you can
there.
get about that far. So you can get close to Setzilia
Okay.
with just the one movement. You want to do something else?
I mean, can you,
Or do you want to
can
continue moving to
Cecilia
be close
take
to
someone
Rogar?
with her Misty Step?
I cannot.
I
Despite the
do wanna
fact that that's
say,
narratively more interesting.
mechanically, you could ready a dimension door for when Rogar gets adjacent to you.
Oh, yeah.
Let's do that.
You could do that.
Yeah.
Okay. I don't know why I'm helping the players. You're a bad DM. I shouldn't be doing that.
Because you love fun and you love excellent narrative
I
action.
love you all. Okay,
Aw.
let's do this. So, Rogar's turn. Rogar, what do? The sisters are talking about getting inside its mouth. Are you two arguing? Are you
I think I'm
at each other?
shouting, Rogar, get over here. Rogar, go in the dimension door. Rogar, Rogar,
So there's a dimension door that has formed.
There's
No,
about to be.
but
Artemisia
Artemi-
is casting it.
Yeah,
Okay.
Artemisia is like, I'll take Rogar.
Like she's spinning this door, right?
Right. Okay. Rogar is like, oh, all right. I'm not gonna like argue if you're sure. I mean, all my other friends went into its mouth, and a dimension door sounds so much nicer than
Okay.
jumping in its big giant mouth. So you don't have to like do much to convince me, really.
And then faintly from within its mouth, you hear, "It's nice and warm in here."
The only thing worse than the darkness is the
Warner.
Okay, so Rogar, you're heading over toward Artemisia. Is that what's happening?
Yes. Yeah.
Okay.
I'm going for the wherever she's like. I've seen her use the dimension door a couple times. So I'm heading towards. She's obviously focused on an area, so I've got the idea of what's going on.
So Rogar arrives. Sorry, Artemisia, you finish your spell.
Yep.
And you teleport into the thing's gullet.
Yes, past the teeth.
Great. Those two crazy kids disappear.
Whee!
Moving them away. Okay. So that leaves only Cecilia. Well, and a bunch of githyanki who are fighting and dying against this thing, obviously.
Man.
I think we did.
I can't save all of them.
them.
I'm going to wait till it roars
Oh.
and then I'm going to Misty Step into its mouth.
Okay. Well, they're swarming on top of it. It's like a, Shadow of the Colossus situation. And they're all stabbing it with their swords and it's hacking them off with its claw and it rears back its head and widens its maw. In Misty Step.
Yes, but I'm also going to shout out back, thank you to Hertress because this was valuable and
She goes to
Cecilia
wave
should
back,
try to be nice.
but
The
she doesn't
last
have an
thing
arm.
You see is
Oh.
Hertress' smile, and then you see its shark-like maw below you as you
They go, lose my
Rogar-
never want to
Rogar's
see you
determined.
again. Okay, and that is all the time we have for tonight.
That was
So
delightful.
leaving off on that amazing cliffhanger of everyone leaping into the monster's mouth. That was a interesting tactic. I hope it will pay off well. Coming at you next week,
Everyone just starts
the
taking
truth
stomach acid
inside the
damage.
Astral Dreadnought. Finally rescuing, or at least finding, Briarhouse once more. And whatever happened to that dragon?
Right.
New
In next week.
roommate.
New
That's
best
gotta be.
friend.
Thank you, audience and players. Take it away, Aaron.
Aaron M. Evans. Check out our sponsors, Idle Champions of the Forgotten Realms, at idlechampions.com.
I'm Rhiannon Held. Thanks to our moderators, Shay, Seldrain, and Player Red, and also to Yang Yang doing the tech so well.
Thanks to... Oh, wait a second. So, we actually have a number of terrific causes that we also would like to support. If you take a look at our stream below, we have a couple of links. Please check out these organizations. They are doing very important work for the U.S. and the world right now.
Thanks to everyone who subscribed for time for Game Fit. We do this for love, but the money definitely helps keep it going.
Especially if we have to get all new art for all new characters.
Right.
That's right. I'm just look, audience. I'm just waiting to TPK everybody until we can afford it. Okay? So, like, if you want to see that, or even if you don't want to see that, go ahead. Right.
I don't have to
goodness.
pay for a TPK. Oh
We
man,
promise him we'll be very
No.
creative about it.
I'm terrified. I'm terrified that it happened.
No. That won't happen. But if you want them to stay alive, no, just kidding.
No.
Support us if you have money, or those great noble causes that Yang Yang was talking about. They're probably more deserving of money than we could ever be. So, you know, thank
True.
you for watching.
And check out the website if you like. The adventure continues there with lots of little tidbits from each of the characters.
And yeah, most of all, thank you, our viewers, and stay scrawly.
Ciao.